Christ, man.
What
I
are
swear
we
to
gonna-
fucking God, man. I can't talk to him enough fucking times, man. Bobby. Really, Bobby, what the fuck are you... Oh,
Easy, buddy. Look,
dude,
I'm not.
hold up.
I'll
Sorry.
shut the fuck up. All right.
We're live.
Do you know what time it is? Party time is over! It's BYB! With guest star... no one, I think.
Yeah. We have nobody. Yep. Sorry about that, folks. We started a little prematurely there. Sorry for letting you guys hear some arguments. Sometimes we have some infighting and whatnot. It happens on every show. Every show. Yeah, Bobby and Stevie. I don't want to like start issues, or it sounds like you guys already had some issues. Is this all because of Bobby can't just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds on a show, or is that the problem?
I didn't know we were live.
Me either.
I'm under a lot of pressure right now. We got our channel taken down. Under pressure.
It's not my fault.
Oh, quit your crying, you little bitch.
If you want me to get rid of this guy, maybe that's what we need to do.
Like, take him out.
I'll put in Aaron Burke. Here we go.
No matter, I'm leaving.
Yeah, a little more than just getting rid of him off the show. Does seem kind of necessary, I mean, sometimes, you got a cur dog, and sometimes those cur dogs just need taken out to the back pasture and, put them down.
I ain't old yellow boy.
That's not what your belly says.
Holy shit. David Chandler, please don't come in here and automatically just spraying your affection all over the place towards Stevie Lou. Oh, famous. I'm Stevie Lou. I'm famous because I was on Steel Toe and MLC and every other show that's on YouTube.
Well, first of all, thank you, David Chandler. I appreciate the compliment and the very generous donations today. And second of all, I'm fucking here, ain't I? I am playing in the big leagues, but you guys are my boys. And this is where we do it, in the backyard. This is where I have the most fun. So.
Oh, okay. So now you're claiming that you're a BYB guy. I thought you were claiming you were a ski mask guy earlier today. Seemed like that was your allegiance.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
First you said they don't exist, and now you say they do exist?
The greatest trick the BYB ever pulled was convincing the devil, the world, that they didn't exist.
That Mr. A wasn't a better... Wait, no.
He was never really here, sir. You were always here, sir.
All right. Gonna do Shining references.
He was a cook.
Scott Fitzpatrick. I
Magic,
don't
hey buddy.
know. Detroit by dark. That sounds scary. I don't want to go to Detroit at dark.
Yeah, because that's where
KB,
Becky lives, and she'll eat your
no
fucking
TJ.
lunch.
He'll be coming. Sorry, what was that, sir? Didn't
Stevie
mean to cut you
Lou,
off.
Bobby is a very willful boy. I think he needs to be corrected.
Do you got your beep line ready?
It's a magical thing that just happens when we're not supposed to, but I think it is. So,
Okay, because maybe we could recreate that line when you go a cook, a
cook.
and then I respond a. Here we do. We did it. We did it.
Bravo!
Yeah!
Bravo!
Bravissimo.
That's my boys right there.
I'm not gonna push it. Not gonna push it.
Don't get greedy. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a very willful boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed though. You flew all the way out to Minnesota, and you're already back for this evening's show. That's man, you're a hardworking individual. How was
Tough
that flight?
The road comic. Yeah, tough flight. I got miles though from flying down to hang out with Jake Hudson in Mississippi all these times. So I think the flight was kind of
Traitor.
on the arm.
What are you doing with
Traitor
him?
from Mississippi.
What'd you say?
What are
He's
you
a
doing with
traitor.
him?
Hold on, Bobby P. Hold on, Mr. A. Everybody calm down. He just called Jake a traitor. I heard that. I would like to, I guess, amend that. He's walked back the crazy things he said about us after he came to find that there's some evilness about. And I spoke to him today about it. And what I told him is that the devil shows its face in many different ways. Some people have a face like fetal alcohol syndrome and they play in a shitty bar band and have no life. But that's the devil, And I spoke with Jake today live, and I think hopefully we straightened a few things out. But I think there's maybe some more we could still straighten out with a few folks like I was talking about earlier. But yeah, I told him that sometimes the devil comes in a snake, dirty, disgusting FAS face form.
FAS.
Yeah. He does.
FWS.
He also appears very handsome.
Yeah,
What?
fast kiss of the bind.
That's not a
Yeah,
big
that's his
wizard
new name
there.
now. It's Fast, FASCAS. That's how you spell his name, of the bind.
Gay boy.
Do you guys get what I'm saying there? Did I put that
Yep.
down well?
Yep. Write that shit
Copy
down.
that. Clip
Yep.
it.
Just not.
Clip it. Who? Who should clip it?
Good question.
Oh, was she a great big fat person?
That's not how we said it.
Balls Deep says he caught the show. I saw you gifting subs out there, big dog Balls Deep. Just like the great David Chandler.
What did multiple MIGs say to you?
What does pace back mean? Are you asking if our show's paced back?
I mean,
Are we
you're not
pacing
pacing. You're not pacing anywhere. I don't know if he doesn't understand that you are in a electric wheelchair, so maybe that's a shot at you.
That was.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts, David Chandler. That hurts. Here. Hey, I might not have legs that work, but I still have a heart that works. And when you hit me here,
He's a
I feel it.
he's a good
not-
man.
Yeah.
Oh man, little Lemmy's in the house. I see.
Wish your heart was paralyzed.
But you need potassium
okay.
for that.
I see what DC was
So
doing
for
there.
clarification, he said he walked back the statements. More like paced them back.
In a circle. I get it.
And, yeah, till you get dizzy.
Oh, so he wasn't good at it. Okay. I
If
see.
Derek were to walk back a statement, it would sound like this: beep, beep, beep. And that's not a fat joke. It's his wheelchair. Why does it do that?
This is evil.
Should ding the bell on that one.
Pure evil.
Why does it have a beeping?
It's
And why didn't you use that every time for the fucking beeping gang? Your chair has a beep? No!
Oh, that's brilliant.
Derek, if you're
It's
using a
good,
chair
too.
like that, you must be one lazy.
Don't.
Like you have a beat. Yeah.
Thank you. I wanted to use his beep.
All right, let's try it again.
Okay.
One more time.
Derek, why? I know your legs don't work, but you should get a job. What are you, a lazy?
Wow. He sang it. Why did you sing it?
I just made up a whole new racial epithet, and it's long.
Cotton picking cripple.
It doesn't. What do you?
No.
I have a hard
Fucking
time
good.
picking cotton.
Somebody hit
these
the car
days, but
crash. It's not good.
They really don't even let me in the field
He was
anymore.
just doing yes end, Mr. A. He was just doing yes end. It's the best he can do.
Okay, try this for a yes and kill yourself.
Hey,
in
in
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
We're so
What are
paranoid.
you, Chad Zumach or something? Jesus.
No, I didn't call him up. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna call. Hang on, let me call you up. Bring, bring.
Thank you, little Emmy. I appreciate you as well, my dear. They gave little Emmy a shout out today on Steel Toe.
She's a nice girl.
Not just Steel Toe, but HWO2. I watch because I care about yez. All of
Like I
yez.
said, I tried to speak with. I don't know. Maybe it's my experience with Bobo, you know, and I feel like I can sometimes maybe just breach the surface of that Jake Hudson abyss. I don't know. Could be a fool's errand on my part, but I feel like I may have a chance to try to reach that guy, and he seems like he could use a little help. Couldn't we all?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yeah. No. I just. Oh, look. Wait a minute. I'm not in the middle of the screen. Listen to me. We're not all
Listen.
bad for Mississippi. We're not.
Okay.
I'll tell you that.
Says who?
The Jew. Stevie
Whoa,
Jew.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
no.
We'll talk about Ehrenberg later, but until the later portion of the show. So
Yeah, when you say it with
we're
that
trying to
southern,
save that.
when you say it with the southern accent, it sounds like 10 times worse. I gotta say that. Can we all agree with that? Like, we're not taking it away from you, but when you do say it like that, it does sound like
Easy, buddy. Yeah, exactly. I understand. Look. If I say Mississippi wind chimes, it gets me in trouble.
So don't say it.
just said it out loud, like clearly.
Wait, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Now see, this is why
Granny
we're-
has a good comment. Stevie.
Good job cutting him down. I like that. Stevie, can you try and reach out and touch my $2,500 fucking dollars?
Mm-hmm.
What does that even mean?
Does anybody know what that means?
No.
I know what that means.
AT&T, reach out and touch someone.
Granny claims that he done some work for Jake Hudson, and Jake owes him $2,500.
Oh, gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
I think what Granny's trying to say is like, they worked on some lawnmowers and weed eaters together, and Granny never got his cut for all of that work they did together because they worked in that little shop, small engine repair shop. Remember? You guys remember?
I
that?
get it. I
Got
get
some gas in it.
I get it.
The world needs ditch diggers too,
Poor little fella.
Bobby doesn't get it. Yeah, Bobby don't get it.
It's okay. That's why
The world needs ditch diggers too. Mhm. That's what he said. It's one of the lines, right? He just didn't do the voice.
Yeah, and then also later on he goes, "The world is a vampire."
We got to play through.
Sent to drain out the gas out of the tank. Stormy, the only thing I have to say to you is
Not true.
when you subscribe, you do not get, in fact, any free merch. But if you go to our link tree, which I don't have on the, we have the QR code up there right now. But also, here's our new BYB Pod YouTube channel, all brand spanking new, no strikes or warnings at all on it. It's brand new, clean slate we're cruising around on here, folks.
Can I tuck my penis?
We will not be doing any of the same content. This is going to be totally brand new content on our brand new channel. You will not be seeing the old gags that you're used to,
I'm no longer tucking my penis. Just letting it all
no more
hang
tucking.
out.
Well, I think the time is right for dancing in the
No,
street.
no more tucking.
No. Okay. Come on out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? The summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street.
This guy gets it.
They're dancing in Chicago, dancing in the street. Anyway, what I'm thinking is that we should do some Rumble shows, or maybe the second hour we go to stream on Rumble or let's maybe start going more to Rumble where we can do Ching Chong Kaboom. We can do Tuck Dicks. We can do a talking asshole, and we can still keep our loyal YouTube audience. So maybe we do like hour and a half on YouTube, and then the final half hour we take everybody over for a special BYB Uncensored on Rumble only, and see how that works. What do you guys think about that? I'm just kind of shooting from the hip right now.
Hey,
Let's ask our audience. What do you guys think? I'd rather him tuck than let it hang. KB says no dick tucking. Unsubscribe.
That comment was from before I said that we can do the dick tucking on Rumble. KB, would you?
Wait, he's tucking what? He doesn't have that. Never mind.
Shit! Now everybody's leaving. God damn it! Fuck!
Yeah,
I'll keep my fat mouth shut.
We take it back. We will be doing tucking. There will be tucking. There will be docking, maybe. Just no doxing.
No.
Docking.
No doxing.
Like
no
when
doxing.
you put, like ET phone home, when you like touch the finger together, like that.
We're gonna put our dicks together.
Yes.
I might
Mr.
start
Reagan.
doxing. I might start doxing people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie after what's going on right now. I won't do it here because I don't want to get us in trouble. But I'm thinking if they're gonna start fucking with my family, I'm gonna start getting them back.
Sounds like you're taking the gloves off.
Sounds like you're alluding to something.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you see? I sent you a chat there, a private chat in our private chat of the StreamYard. I sent you a link to a clip. Just so happened to come across this. It was brought to my attention by Damian Rogers. He sent this over to me today. He brought this to my attention. Damian J. Rogers made this clip for me and brought it to my attention. So shout out to him for helping us out on this one. But he's just looking out for us right now. Seems like there's some bad shit going out there about myself, you guys, the whole BYB network. So
before we do that, I'll give it 1 second here. All right, we have in our midst motherfucking Jay in the house.
Howard Stern. Holy shit.
Cheers.
What's up, boys?
What's up, man?
TJ, where's your dog?
No, that's not Howard Stern. That's Imus.
I'm at work.
Oh no. Wait, what's your dog's name again?
Mr. Maloonigans.
Gracie.
No, I thought it was Ray DeVito. I thought you called it Ray DeVito, your dog that you let stay on your couch.
Enough, Stevie. I've seen enough of you today, Stevie. Every podcast I turn on, I see that fucking noggin of yours.
Did I shine it nice this morning, or do I gotta work on that?
I don't know, man. I woke up at like 8:30, and you were on, I think, like Steel Toe or something. I was going through YouTube. I don't know. You're amazing, Stevie.
Thank you, Tim. You're so genuine and honest, and that's why I love you.
Okay, so Bobby Nick. Hi, Bobby Nick.
Hey, buddy. How's it going, man?
Good. What's up, Derek? Thank you for asking me, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Glad to have you here.
Bobby P.
What's up, dude? I'm going to fight you over Christina now.
There we go. She's my
Uh-oh.
girl.
He'll bite
No,
your nose off.
Your girl, my dick. I got a rosary.
I got a rosary and a bracelet.
Oh, well, I got a fucking package of holy water too.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's great. Where's KB?
She's in the chat.
Oh, you were hoping she was
chat.
here, so
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
don't
talk
know.
about
Last time-
DabbleCon.
last time you were here, she was here, and then
Big
we
fucking
we got to
tits.
see her.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you next week at DabbleCon.
You're going out
You're
to
gonna dabble
Pottstown?
in something.
Yeah, yep.
I'm thinking about going out to Pottstown so I could have a conversation with Tony Mazer.
Whatever.
And?
Whatever. Whatever.
You know, I got to speak real slow because I think that guy's, you know, he's got FAS kiss disease. So, T, let me ask you though, Tommy, what the hell kind of headset are you using right now? Because it sounds really good, and you are not one to usually have clear audio. So
Right,
I'm kind of taken
exactly,
yeah.
back by what's going on here. Is this your
It's,
work rig?
No, it's just a JBL headset I use for my guitar.
Dude, it
Right.
sounds for
It's-
podcasting. It sounds
yeah.
fucking primo for you. So bring
Yeah,
that thing
it's-
home
it-
with you.
I'm on.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
working
even
for
on
you.
Wi-Fi. I'm not
That's
on
crazy.
Wi-Fi either.
Your
I'm
sound
on
was so
cell.
shit, and that's why you got a lot of shit thrown at you the other day on MLC because your sound was all fucked
No,
up.
I got
If
a
you
lot
had
of shit
had,
because I'm old. That's why I got. a lot of shit.
nah, you know.
MLC.
Listen, I got to thank you personally because you took a lot of the normal shots that I take. I felt like I was using a fucking body shield like they do in those 90s fucking action movies. I just grabbed TJ and held him up while the fucking machine guns were just peppering his body, and then I fucking tossed his body and dove out of the way there because you really, yeah, you did take a good. But come on, you know
Yeah,
what it's like
if
to
it's
have your.
funny, if it's funny, I
Yeah,
laugh. If
that's
it's
right.
funny, I'm gonna laugh. That's what
That's right.
it's all about. Like just laughing. You know,
Whatever.
Twitter, all of this
Yeah.
stuff is just about laughing. Like if I pop on in the middle of the night, I see you guys are on live. I can't catch it live, but then I'll watch it back in the middle of the night. So I kind of know you guys, Bobby, and you know through Christina, I know the other Bobby Nick, the guy right below Derek. I always forget his name, and the other guy with the mask on is hilarious.
Yeah,
I loved
we got.
him from In Hot Water. I never knew he was Superman, but
That's right. We got Brandon over there. Brandon, this guy gets
up,
it.
man?
And then we got Mr. A, who goes by B Rad as well, who is,
Well,
you're right,
he's gonna
Superman.
stay Mr. A to me. All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers,
welcome
sir.
to the show. Kay says you and her are going to hang out next weekend. Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be some sexy time.
No.
Come on.
Yeah.
Butt plug.
I tried to hook you guys up
Fucking
already
butt
once
plug, bro, definitely.
when we had you on for the dating game.
Dating game.
Yeah,
All right.
that didn't go too well.
You didn't win.
Nope.
I'll tell you what, TJ, Tommy, Tommy, Teamster Tim.
Timmy.
I'm going all over the place. When I say Tommy, I'm saying Timmy.
Who
Teamster
is this
Tim
guy?
Who is it? Throw him out or I'm leaving. Tim is a riot to hang out with in person. He is an incredible, fun time, and he comes out a lot to support me and the crew of comedians when we do perform. You know, so Teamster Tim can actually confirm that yes, I am a stand-up comedian. This is one of the first times I've had somebody on the
I can confirm you're a stand-up comedian.
show.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can confirm
Well,
it.
tell us a joke then. Make me laugh.
We don't do
Make
that.
me laugh.
We don't do that.
Did that.
Uh,
We don't
Well-
do that here. We don't do
but
jokes.
do you notice he said he could confirm I am a comedian. He didn't say
A
a
comedian.
good comedian.
Yeah, Ray DeVito says you've never made anyone laugh in your life. That's what he said. I remember
Is
that.
the
Well,
real
I got
way
to
to-
listen. I have to step in for a minute. I came across Stevie. No pun intended, but I came across Stevie. I guess it was probably about 2015. I think you were involved with Ron and Fez, right? With Pepper Hicks and Eastside Dave.
I mean, my
Am I-
first. I used to go to Ron and Fez. I used to go to Bennington because I was friends with Pepper Hicks from college. He went to SUNY Purchase, and I used to hang out at SUNY Purchase. So we did know each other So I used to go to some live events, but I really didn't make myself known until I was the East Side Dave producer.
Right, on Compound.
Right.
Right. So we met at Compound a couple times.
Yes.
I was there the day my dad passed away, and I think you were there. Flutzy was there, Bobo, you know.
I do recall that, actually. That's a long time ago, right? How many years ago was that?
That was 2016.
Yeah, shit, man.
So yeah,
I do
but I
remember
think I when I tapped out on Sirius, you were being talked about on Ron and Fez with Eastside Dave and Pepper Hicks and all that.
Yeah, I
guys.
think
remember
what
you had that
happened-
song, the Eli Manning song, it went
No.
viral.
So no, you're just slightly confusing things because the Giants won that Super Bowl in 2014, I want to say. So it was close. It was close to that era.
Yeah, it's
but
right around that. Right
yeah,
around that.
I
time.
came in just after that. I came on when Anthony was kicked off of Sirius and he was on Compound, and we had a good time with all that shit.
Right. Got you.
Well, little Lemmy, she's actually a comedian. If you can't tell a joke, she'll have to do it for you. I have a joke. What's
Thank
blue
you.
and not very heavy?
He needed the money.
Oh,
Like blue.
needed the money. Oh, that sucked. Sorry,
Hey,
Lemmy.
Stevie Lou, why are you in the chat making fun of me, dude? What's up with that?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it is true that you do mangle balls. So why don't you just come clean and tell everybody about those mangled balls?
Yeah, well, I was cruising really fast in my wheelchair, and then I fell out, and my wheelchair ran over me, but it only really ran over my balls specifically, which is fucking crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
you start to get some
Stranger
hang
Things.
when it gets hot out, right?
It was a hot day.
Well,
It's
I was
hot out
nude.
there.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure
a
you
big
guys can
shot.
picture me without clothes on. You're welcome, everybody.
Hey, I think it would be good since TJ just proved that he kind of knows us to a certain degree, one way or another, all of us in the chat. I think it would
I'm
be
a fan, if you will.
Yeah, to maybe throw up this clip that we see about some folks saying some stuff about us and see if he can corroborate any of this or what.
Lou's Buddies BYB podcast had their channel struck and made a new one. They're also associated with Ski Mask. Here's a screenshot of the reaction, the reasons the channel was nuked.
By the way, brother, it's not actually hemorrhoids, my boy pussy. Got prolapsed by a talking potato.
Okay, so that's there's a little break in this clip for this fake Jake thing. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but there's AI Jake Hudson that he has. He has a program where if you pay a few dollars, you can send a fake AI chat with someone's voice in it, and it happens to have Jake Hudson. So unfortunately, that cuts into the middle of this clip. I had to leave it in there. He goes back to the thing. So sorry about that.
That's actually awesome.
I'm disappointed in him.
This is my diaper.
My boy pussy got prolapsed by a talking potato.
That's hilarious. Not gonna lie, that's hilarious.
If that doesn't make you spill your syrup, I don't know what will. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, here we go.
Jesus Christ. Here's a screenshot of the reasons the channel was nuked. They're really shady people. Jake Hudson was also sent into a tailspin yesterday and did streams upset because of something BYB said or did to him. I want to stay anonymous, obviously. Yeah, of course. We don't make anybody out themselves here.
Pause that really quick.
Pause you to check it.
So a couple of things that happened there. Someone was accusing us of having Jake spiral when we had him on yesterday and cleared everything up. Right? Am I wrong here or what?
It was. You're right. Somebody else hit the fucking hornet's nest.
Right. And now it just so happened that person that was sending Jake these sort of fucked up messages saying that we're not to be trusted does seem to go into the Melton chat room and post stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same person that sent that shitty fake information to Jake about us is also now feeding Melton this information about watch these strikes that have been put on the BYB channel and the reason why we were taken down here. You press play.
Please send in your leads. So we got to pull this up. I don't know what this is. Channel strikes for BYB podcast. Sexual content involving minors.
No.
That's not funny.
Hateful or abusive content promotes harm or violence, hatred or violence. Child abuse, misinformation, harmful abusive content promotes hatred or violence, harmful, dangerous acts, other dangerous acts, violent or repulsive content, youth violence, hateful or abusive content promotes hatred or violence. It seems like they're like a hateful, violent show. Every time I've tuned in, by the way, this is the podcast that Little Lemmy was on months ago. It's always like 9 people just hanging out. It's like a Discord.
We're hanging out.
Yeah.
It should be private, but they're just. It's like friends just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
And doing
running out of the
violent-
mouth the numbers Chad is getting.
Yeah,
He's
that ends it right there.
jealous.
So it was great. I left that part in there because that's exactly what this fucking thing is. It's just a couple of friends hanging out.
Right.
So
Right.
some psychopath out there, and we initially broke it down to 3 possible suspects, but I think we've got it down to 2. And at this point, I'm pretty fucking sure who would do something like this. Like, because it's really simple. I wish I was a fucking detective because you just round up the usual suspects and you just make some
Right.
very, very simple deductive reasoning judgments, and you can fucking sure as shit find that person out. And we've seen
Sure.
where that can go, but we're not vindictive psychos like this, until you start pushing around false information, trying to take our channel down and trying to get us framed as
Don't get
really
personal.
bad fucking people. You know what I mean? So, Timmy, can you see where that's a little
I
bit
can
different?
see. Listen, it's just like you guys said when Derek asked me to come on. Derek's a good dude. I like Derek. All you guys, like I said, I drive trucks, so I listen to podcasts. That's what I do. I've been doing it all my life. I've been listening to radio, terrestrial. Then I went over to Sirius, and now podcasting. So I'm just a fan, and like the way it is now, it's very interactive with fans. And if I was to tell like a pedo joke or something on here, I guess you guys can get struck. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
seeing
that's
a
a good
list
point.
of things, just seeing a list of things on it doesn't mean that anybody really, it could have been a joke and whatever. Somebody's going to complain.
Right.
But as far as Melton goes, he's monetized, right? He's making dough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, this is what he does for a living.
Yeah.
So of course he's going to go hard, and I remember seeing him on Red Bar. Red Bar used to tear him apart,
Right.
and now he's doing something different. I think Red Bar said that he actually respects him now. But
Yeah, I mean,
again,
he
this,
does a
is,
good-
this
he-
is all the podcast world, So
Yeah,
I really
Tim.
don't take it seriously.
Tim, Melton can be a total douchebag sometimes, and he can come at
I
us,
can't
he can
say
come at
that.
me.
I don't know the guy.
Let
I
me
don't.
finish.
I
I'm saying,
don't
let me
follow it.
finish. Let me finish. He can be a psycho and he can come after me, he can come after us, but he does do a decent show. Okay, I'm
I've
not going
heard
to sit
people
here
say
and
that
just,
about you, Stevie.
yeah, thank you. Exactly. I'm not going to sit here and try to be like, oh, he's talking shit about me, so his show sucks, and he's garbage and he's doing dirty things. That's what people are doing against us right now, which is just mind blowing to me because it's not going to stop us. For one, it's only going to make us fucking want to do more because we know how much we're tormenting you by just being ourselves. So we can't stop being ourselves,
Just
and
exist.
you can't stop trying to stop us. So this is the game we'll have to fucking play. We'll have to go to Rumble and we'll have to do the dirty shit there, and we'll keep ourselves as behaved as possible on YouTube, because it's not because of you fucking losers. It's because of the sad state of the world that we live in and the sad fucking mental illness that you folks have. And okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little-
I want to say something too. I looked at that list. There is no possible way you could get that list of the strikes or whatever, unless you were the one who reported them.
That's correct.
So
that is correct.
those are reports of those are a screenshot of the reports that the person reported them for.
Correct.
It doesn't necessarily mean what they were removed for.
Right.
Well, if you look at it, it's blurry. We're not gonna. You can go find that image out there. One of the more notorious, infamous trolls. He's a self-proclaimed infamous troll. If you look through his tweets and replies, he has been trying to torment me and taunt me with this today. Which that's why I thought it was him at first, but he kind of said,
glad to see you didn't respond, Stevie. I'm glad to see it didn't get you.
You're right, T, and I shouldn't really bring this up too much, but this is the one kind of thing that really crosses the line for me and makes me want to strike back, and I'm going to have to really show a higher level of existence and being to not want to strike back at A, who I think did this, and B, the people who associate with those people, because that's how this whole world has been doing. That's what we do. You don't just go after the people. You go after their loved ones and their friends, because that's what's been happening to me, buddy. So
at the end of the day, you got to look yourself in the mirror. Am I right?
They're going to do it.
Yeah,
you're right. You got to be willing to look yourself in the mirror, even if that mirror you could barely see in it.
Jake,
I do want to report that Jake's worker has come to his house and cleaned his mirror for him yesterday. So his mirror is now clean.
Now that they've cleaned up that mirror, there are some disturbing images I saw on his computer. Now that you can see it more clearly, did you guys catch this?
No. What do you got? Oh boy.
So yeah,
so
I don't know. That's like.
Okay. It looks like
that must be a camera
snuff.
from.
No, that looks like a snuff film.
What happened to his fingers?
I can't even tell what it is.
Shut up.
Diabetes.
Shut up.
There we go.
Yeah, he's a classic whack packer.
Yeah.
Right out of the Stern days.
Jake Hudson? Yeah. That's a good call.
Stop talking about yourself. That's very narcissistic.
Yeah. But as far as Dabblecon goes, are you guys going? You guys are all Texas, right?
Well,
all over the country.
Where's it at?
Oh, you mean the Pottstown gig, the Uncle Rico gig?
Hey,
yeah.
Did someone say
I'm not going. I'm in
someone
Canada.
say Pottstown? Oh,
yeah, poke it up.
That's my kind of place. Getting zooted.
I mean, I think we can still be 420 friendly, can we not?
I think I got to do it off screen, just barely off screen. So I'm okay with that. Let's just not take any chances until we go to Rumble, and then we could fucking smoke out of our dick bongs.
All right, so listen, I got a couple.
The glass penis is. Yeah.
Little Lemmy just says, "I'm just kidding, Melty. You do you. You seem hard up for content." Wait a minute, Lemmy. Are you saying that if they're talking about BYB and Little Lemmy, that they're hard up for content?
No,
I disagree.
Way. We're big time.
Yeah, we're front page news.
Tim, what do you got? You were trying to say something there.
Yeah, sorry.
No. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Trying to keep up with the comments.
Yeah,
it's all good. Go for it.
It's just there's so many shows watching other shows. I'm just really confused with the whole thing.
What you got?
Me too, dude.
And if you miss a couple days of a show, then all of a sudden you don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. It doesn't take long either.
Yeah,
I did watch MLC a couple times last week, and then there was all kinds of shit going on. I didn't know what half of it was. It's hard to keep up.
They thrive.
There's a whole world I'm not aware of. Like I'll see somebody else green sniping some show, and then the guy who's a biker with his wife, what's his name? Winbike 2?
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't.
Oh, Total BS show.
Total BS. Yeah. So all of these shows, it's like I see him and I'll watch him for 5-10 minutes, and I'll just make my decision whether I like it or not, and I move on. I won't comment or anything like that. It is what it is. I like your show. I like you guys, man. You make me laugh, and that's about as far as I'll go with it.
But that guy stinks, right?
No, I never watched it. I can't say he stinks. I never watched it.
Hey, Timmy, you said I see him. right? And I say for him, I say, I see you.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a threat?
Next time I see you,
wait
I
till we
see
get to
you.
Rumble.
Just said.
Isn't that like that's a Notorious B.I.G. lyric, isn't it?
Oh,
Next time I see you, I see you.
No, it goes, what's beef? Beef. No, he goes, never.
Beef
Yeah,
is
next
what's
time
for
I
dinner.
see you,
McDonald's
then
favorite
believe you're going to be an ICU because I'm a rapper, yo. I make the rappers. I'm the Biggie Smalls, and I come from Brooklyn, and I am really tall, and I will break a beat over your head, dead,
Yeah.
and then you'll go to the cemetery, man.
Yeah.
The Semery?
I'm your hype man. I'm-
Yeah.
Guys, should we start a rap group?
yeah.
No.
Let's
No.
do it.
It's not necessary.
Yeah,
It's
that-
like another podcast ain't necessary.
I want to be
No, it's-
Easy, and by that I want to die of
It's-
AIDS.
No, it's
I want to
WWA.
become a mumble rapper.
Why-
That seems easier than any of the other kinds of rap because all you got, yeah, mumble.
Whitey with
I was
attitude.
already a
Yeah,
mumble
motherfucker.
rapper.
Motherfucker, I'm walking down the street, motherfucker, yeah, like that.
Isn't it
Bobby
amazing?
seems easy.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah,
like,
man, I tell you what, that dang
how
old internet,
music
man,
is
you just going on there.
terrible now. Maybe it's just me because I'm old, but I mean, nothing has come
Bobby
out.
P
in the
is
last-
a podcast mumbler.
Me?
Yep.
In the last
Gay
how
boy,
many
gay
years?
boy,
30
gay boy,
years?
gay boy.
20 years at least, huh?
Bobby
Yeah, I
Red
mean,
Flags. Bobby
the
Red
last,
Flags.
the last band that I think that I actually liked, and they were in the game for a while, was Rancid. I got turned on to them in like 2007, but they were already from the 90s. But
What do you,
Yeah, they
you
were
don't like
already
Besides
him?
that-
dancing at that time.
as far as rock and roll goes, I'm really looking forward to the Metallica shows. Are you guys going?
Well, it's only rock and roll, but I like
I'm
it.
not going, but I'm looking forward to him. I mean, God bless him, but damn, James Hetfield looks like Opie.
Yeah, everybody's old. I get it. Everybody's old. But if you're a guitar guy,
I got a music
know.
album for you here. This one's for Bobby P.
what is that horse
is-
shit?
This is
Dueling banjos.
the
That's what
soundtrack.
goes on between his ears.
I've got that fucking album, like
Oh,
the
Lord.
vinyl. Yeah, I have that.
Look, that's Bobby P. In
Bobby
The
P's
picture.
theme song.
look at him
I
right
thought
there.
Bobby P was
Oh.
in Deliverance.
This is Deliverance, buddy. This is the fucking.
Who's this guy?
Sorry, my lights. My lights don't fuck there.
Who's this guy?
This is the soundtrack to Deliverance.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I do. Of course, I do.
I'm making a movie about a maternity ward. It's called
God,
Deliverance.
I should have fucking gotten that vinyl out.
You also
I shouldn't
said
have
a
talked over my line
maternity.
again. So, when somebody starts talking before they get
Hey,
the punchline, maybe
what'd you
don't.
say? What'd you say?
Here we go.
Why were
Here
you
we
talking
go.
over me again?
Me?
Also,
Yeah,
I
you.
gotta say, you did say maternity roared. Like,
How
a
could you
line.
tell? Someone was talking over me.
It was tough to tell. Maybe he said something that
Man, it
started
sounded
with
like roared because I said ward. I said roared. Reord. That's what I said.
Show is reorg.
Bobby Nick, how do you do it every night, Bobby Nick? Tell me.
There we go. I like that. That's good. Change the subject. TJ is a.
Hey, Bob, Bobby, you ever try to quit smoking?
No.
Yes, multiple
Oh.
times.
TJ, you ever tried to quit?
Hard one for me. I don't know.
I'm trying to quit now, man. I'm struggling with it, man.
It's the same thing as
Yeah, it's a bitch. I don't know.
I got the gum. It's not working.
Who cares? Fuck it.
I got the cum. It's working.
Yep, I guess it is. Yep.
Who
I sent
cares?
it to you in the mail.
Fuck it. He just said, "Who cares? Fuck it." We were having a conversation, and he just jumps in with, "Who cares? Fuck it."
I'm sorry.
No, he don't
Yeah,
say
when
sorry.
I was
So
about
let's-
to make a
sorry.
joke
So let's
about
talk
what
about
the
some
gum
music.
is called.
Let's talk some music.
Well, I
So-
wanted
Music?
to mention what the gum was
Music.
called. You said you had the gum to help you quit smoking.
Yeah.
Oh,
the,
don't-
What is
Don't
that
let
stuff
him-
called? Is that stuff called
No.
nicotine?
nicotine gum. Yeah.
Nicker.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
nicotine gum.
okay. Nicotine. Yeah.
That's a female black lady. Is a Nicorette.
Oh, you didn't have the beep. You didn't have the beep on
You went
there.
too far,
Rumble.
Derek. God
When I
damn
get
it.
off the
Rumble
show,
only show.
I'm gonna
We
contact
talked
him.
about this.
Yeah,
There goes the channel.
Timmy's gonna
again.
report us. Can we report
I'm gonna
ourselves?
report you.
Can we all just
There goes the
everybody,
neighborhood.
everybody who's in the stream on the screen, go to the report button on YouTube and report this for offensive, hateful content, please.
Bobby,
I was
If I
just
showed
doing
my
what
asshole
the
and then said
I
I'm
was
sorry
doing
for
what
showing
the
my asshole.
Oh, who's talking?
Sorry.
I was
No,
doing
go
what
ahead.
Granny Loves Anal says. All right, someone say the N word or throw a pie or something. I was just trying to listen to our fans and do what they ask.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So
Well,
TJ,
well-
what were you saying?
Yeah,
Sorry, didn't mean
so
to.
Bobby P, he plays guitar, right?
Not really.
I'm not
You
very
can
good.
say that.
I'm not very good.
Did he
But
pay
the
you
other
to
guy-
say that at this point?
Avalanca was really good because I seen him. He shreds, right?
Bobby P plays the
Hey,
drums.
hold
in
on,
the
really
middle of
quick.
People talking.
Yes, he was good at guitar. Yes, that guy was good at guitar.
Right.
He was
I'm
also
not
good,
good.
at manifestos.
Okay.
Hey,
See, I don't know.
I
I don't
was
know any of this
that's him.
inside shit. You know,
I was just
Last time I
going
was
through
on,
the Discord,
was
the
on.
BYB Discord that we have, and his messages are. I mean, I should probably screenshot before he gets rid of his account or something. But all of those old psychotic, fucking random nothingness messages that he posts are still living in our Discord. There, that guy
I mean,
was not right. There was
you know,
something wrong with that guy.
If
I
we open
believe
that up to
that.
the public, maybe we should like delete all those first. You know?
I'm gonna go grab some screenshots real quick before that disappears. Before
Go
I
ahead,
think
Steven.
about it. Yeah, that's what we do
Well,
these
it
days. we
can't be any
screenshot.
worse than the message he sent me yesterday. He messaged me on my phone. He sent me an advertisement for AK-47 that he was saying. Either I should buy I should buy this or have someone buy it for me. I was
Are you a
like,
felon or
I-
not?
I was like, I highly suggest you do not have someone buy a gun for you.
Okay.
No.
Would it be bad if I read one of his message chains because it sounds like a poem?
Those are
That's
All right. So
private.
wait. Hold on a sec. So are we talking about Avalanca?
Maybe, alleged.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we could just say
So
maybe.
I
and
know
then,
him from the
Yeah,
last
okay.
time I was on here.
Okay.
I don't know the history about
Okay,
what happened.
so-
I'm not on Discord.
All right.
So
We're
I'm,
talking
let's
about
just
I
say,
like
let's just
banners.
say, like a guy like Avalanca. Can we just say that?
Whatever. Go ahead.
Okay,
Steven.
thank you. So out of nowhere at 6:30 p.m. on the 8th of at 6:30 p.m. he goes, "Sorry, I was asleep. I really needed to catch up on sleep. Slept like 18 hours. It was great.
How?
Fell asleep watching documentary on Napoleon, and of course, Mein Führer."
Jesus Christ.
That was his message to us. That was it. That he
Come on.
didn't
man.
sleep,
Right.
just woke up and watched a documentary about Napoleon and Hitler to make himself sleep.
Oh, is that what you go to bed to? I go to bed
But I
to
like the
fucking
fact
Lamb
that he
of
said,
God.
"Of course, Hitler. Of course, I would fall
Course
asleep." to this."
Hitler. Because if
course.
you go back and read further messages, it would be very, very clear that it would be, of course, Hitler. But I'm not going to read those. We'll save those for another time.
Mein Führer this, mein Führer that. Of course, Hitler.
Always like Jesus, Donnie. Not everything is Mein Führer, man. Fucking.
Mein
All right,
Führer,
so-
like your Führer. You know what I'm saying?
So I got the info on Avalanca. Now what's up with Grindel, my other favorite?
Oh
Who's
boy.
that guy?
You tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a
everybody
psychopath.
I know from this show is not on the show no more.
No,
He is not on this show anymore.
He
He
was
got
very
personal
excited that
and
we
saw
had
that
our channel
fucking-
taken away from us. That's the
Really?
most recent news. He was like, he showed up again. We hadn't seen him around for a month, but he showed back up to gloat that we got our shit taken down. I guess he feels good about that.
Okay. How
And
do
he
you
always
guys
says-
feel about that? Are you
You know,
really
here's the
upset?
thing. Oh,
my
If he
God.
would have had his channel taken down, I probably would have showed up to gloat also. So I
There you go.
fair enough.
But why? Because his channel only get less than double digits, man.
Is
you
anybody
go to
making
their-
money? Is anybody making fucking money?
Yes.
We'll say no, but thank you, David Chandler
if you-
and Saint Ranger for
Okay,
Right.
super
all
chat.
the good things you've helped us out with. But
Yeah.
no, we really don't make money other than
So you guys,
money
you
that
need to
the
get
people gave us.
1,000 to get monetized, right? Is that the way it works?
$1,000.
Yeah, we
Hey,
just
as
kind
far
of
as
took
I
a
know.
step backwards recently, but other than that, yes.
Yeah, we were over a quarter of the way there, but we're starting over
Well,
again.
I resubbed, so you got me back.
God
There we
bless
go.
That's
you.
one.
Thank you.
That's one.
999 to go.
Yeah.
Take one down and sub it around 99 800 99
All right, so
800.
let's get back to music. So
He's
none
so
of you
Well, yeah,
guys
he was
know-
just singing a song, and I was thinking about that song.
it's
Could you
horrible.
actually
It's
play
horrible.
that
It's fucking
song?
horrible.
How many
No.
people would you need to play that song and drink 100 beers and not die? You couldn't do it with 2 people. You'd probably die drinking 100 beers with just 2 people. 3 people, 4 people, take one down, pass. So you would take a beer off of the shelf. You would take just one sip,
Wow.
and you would pass it down. And someone else would take a sip. Just one sip. We pass it down.
You
How
think
many
it's
guys
just
would have herpes?
99 beers on the
sores.
wall, right? I know.
Oh,
I know where he's
99.
going with that. 99
All
Well,
beers
like,
on the
here's
wall.
100.
What if he was
Right.
like 99 lift balloons, 99 lift balloons,
Take a
99.
balloon
You're way
down.
out of tune. You're way out of
Suck
tune.
some helium out. 98 balloons, loft balloons.
Hey, Stevie, what's your connection to trauma?
We'll never speak of trauma again. How dare you?
What, you beefing with them too?
No,
Beefing with them
no.
too?
My connection is trauma is I've worked on several films of theirs, and I'm now working currently on a film that's being produced by Trauma.
Are they still headquartered in Hell's Kitchen?
No, they moved to Long Island City, the industrial side, a while ago, and it's
All right, so my
quite a trip.
connection with that
Tell us.
place is I used to go to the 9th Avenue Food Festival in Hell's Kitchen. This was
Still
back in
do
the
it.
80s.
They still do it though.
Yeah, I haven't been in years, but we went up. Me at the time I wasn't married with my girlfriend. It's like 86, and we went up.
Hell yeah. Fucking
We were
right.
we were at the food festival, and we walked past, and who's
It's right there.
Toxic
Yeah.
Avenger, right? The guy with the mop.
Yep.
Okay, so he was outside, and then I think they were promoting at the time Swamp Thing with Heather Locklear. Am I wrong?
No. Yeah.
That
I don't
was
think
them,
that would have
right?
been them. That no.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
like
Was that
that's
them?
the no, that would be the rival to Toxic Avenger. It's kind of
Swamp
like their
Thing.
competition. Yeah, that's the
Right, right.
competition. Yeah, with Charlie
No.
Sheen.
Yeah.
we're all over the place. It's all good. No, but
Yeah.
you probably had a good time hanging out with the Trauma people
Well,
because
yeah.
they're all.
I went upstairs, and they had like a big loft
Yeah,
and,
I know what we did there.
owner-
I get it.
and a bunch of props and shit like that.
Yeah.
We were
Props.
partying.
It's a party scene.
Yeah.
Listen, we did a
But
film.
that was back in the 80s.
Yeah, it's a non-union film set where people who are trying to get their start in film or don't have any place to go. So they took me real quick. I was able to pick
So
up
you
on
got your
film
fingers
stuff.
all over show business, huh, Stevie?
Oh no, I mean, like with Trauma, the reason why it works out is because they'll get 70 people to show up and volunteer, and then after day 1, 10 people quit. After day 7, another 10 people have quit. By the 3rd week, the 70
They
that
have
you
to use
started
you,
off,
right?
the 70 that you started off with are down to like 30. So literally, like the other day, I showed up in the set and I was just they were like, we need you for a few things, but you can kind of just take it easy today. And I get there and they're like, the fucking sound guy didn't show up. So here, you know how to run sound, right? On a fucking feature length film, So they're passing me this sound equipment, which because this isn't the first time that's happened, I do know now how to fucking, set up a sound boom mic and hold it like an idiot, So I don't want to do that, but I know how to do that now. And that's
Yeah.
due to the fact that I've worked at Trauma. So if anybody ever needs a sound guy for a film and if I don't want to do it, I could just say, hey, yeah, I can fucking do that.
So
now.
if you're
it's-
not
I'm the
moderating, you're doing sound.
Yes.
Gotcha, Steve.
Thank you, Tim.
I seen a clip the other day that you posted.
Yeah, we
it
got-
was a
we're-
quick clip, and it was,
Yeah, I'm trying
but
to ramp up.
The special effects were pretty good, for the piece
That
of
was all
shit that
me
it was.
too. Yeah, that was me actually. That was one of those things where I did the special effects and I acted in that one. Usually I'm the one that's doing all the special effects and I don't have to do the acting, but that one I ended up taking a double role on as well. I'm really proud of the work that I've put in on the film coming out called Bring on the Damned Volume 1, because that's going to be a compilation anthology. Sorry, it's an anthology movie, so it's 5 short stories.
Let's just get through the first one before we start.
Yeah,
with
anthology. What about
Yeah,
anthology?
And where can we see
what
this? Where does it stream?
We're finishing filming on May 20th. We got a big wrap party scheduled because it's taken us a full year to film this, because what it is, it's like we filmed 5 small movies in one. So I had to like deal with 5 different casts, 5 different sets of prop situations and locations, and this is just me assisting on this film. So it's been quite of a hell ride, and we're almost done with it, and it'll be on the Trauma app, watch.trauma.com, but also Timmy will be doing some live screenings in the tri-state area, some in Brooklyn, some in Queens, maybe out in Jersey. So I will absolutely keep you posted,
Jersey,
buddy.
I'll go to. Jersey, I'll go. I ain't coming
If it's
to the
close.
city no
Yeah, I got that, buddy. You do enough support for all of my art, so I will try to keep it close and easy for you.
Thanks, Steve.
And also, you guys should meet at the Ski Mask Palooza, which is
yeah.
June 24th at Atlantic City. Everybody better be there with your masks on, ready for a kayak ride.
I'll be right back. 1 sec, guys. Keep
It's
it going.
so ridiculous.
Please.
Fucking. Can you imagine? It's the ocean. It's not a lake. You can't kayak in the fucking ocean.
Well, Stancil does, but
No, he
I don't
does.
know.
No, he does.
No, you ought not. You ought not.
What are you saying? He's out in the bay?
Well,
It's
where
different.
he does kayak is there's no waves. It's like it's the Long Island Sound, but it
Yeah,
is.
they got these
Don't get me
new
wrong.
kayaks that are pretty fucking cool, dude. No, like they got these little paddles.
Can you
And
imagine the embarrassment of dying in a kayak on a ski mask fucking excursion? Can you imagine that? How'd
No.
you die? I flipped a kayak in fucking Atlantic City. What were you doing?
I
down
hope
there?
everybody
I was there
tells
for
me
the
I
ski
got
mask
bit by an
palooza.
alligator.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
No.
The 24th.
Yeah, June 24th. Yep, Ski Mask Palooza. That's right.
And then Kevin's doing his in August,
Like
right?
that-
Like August 19th.
Kevin who?
Oh, you guys. all right. I get it.
No, it's all good. Yeah, are you going? What do they got that thing next weekend with Anthony Cumia and the?
Yeah, I'm actually
they're
looking
doing
forward to
Perry
it.
Con.
Right. So Perry, I'm a big fan of the movie. I love that movie. And Casey from the Stern Show, I never met him. He'll be there. Levy's always great, and you got a couple of really good comedians that I know. Ray DeVito, Zenhauser, they're good stand-ups.
What? I thought you said great comedians.
No, they're actually comedians. You know what I mean? They have material. They get up there and they tell jokes.
Not great,
Which
just
is kind of rare.
Weak.
Yeah, it's all what
Well-
you like. If you like that type of thing, then you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Well,
Don't-
Chad Zumach says he's a comedian, but I've seen his stand-up act before, and I wouldn't even call it mediocre.
Yeah, but here's the thing about that, and I don't want to sound like someone who's fucking defending Chad Zumach,
It's
but
subjective.
I've been in the trenches, and even a bad comedian has a good set here and there, even if it's 1 in 100. And all it takes is one little taste of that fucking electricity, and you'll be hooked for life. chasing it like a moron, like Chad, because he got
Thank you,
lucky a
Mr.
few
Tim.
times, you know. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a real comedian. He was out in L.A. You know, he was working it. Then he came back. You know, but he's definitely a road guy. He's a real comedian.
Yeah,
you
I
can't
will
take
give him
that
that.
away from the guy.
No, you're right, Tim. As much as I want to like talk shit and bury him, he did go out to L.A. and try to
Took
make
his shot.
it.
He took his
He
shot.
tried to make it, but we could say he
Same
did
thing
not
with-
make it.
Same thing with a lot of other people. Back in the 90s, they were handing out what they call holding contracts, where they would get a comedian and they would sign him to like a pilot.
Yeah,
show,
pilot season. You're right. You're absolutely right, Tim.
400 grand, and they couldn't go on any other shows. They just had them holding, and a lot of guys got those deals, man. So that's what they were
Like
shooting for,
owning
but
their
they didn't like that
rights.
anymore.
Yeah, you never got a show on air, but you made like Chris DiStefano.
Right.
I don't know if you guys know who he is, but maybe you're
Yeah,
not
it's
familiar
hilarious.
with him. Very, very funny.
I
So
don't like him.
he's got a whole season, a whole like or maybe it's like 8 episodes of a show that they like based around him and his life that they filmed fully and were ready to like put it on air, and something happened where it got pulled last minute and it's never seen the light of air,
But
light of day.
he still got
he
the
got
pay.
paid. He got
Right.
paid.
Maybe
and he,
they
like,
found
got
out
the
that he's full of shit. I've heard him on the fucking show a lot, and it seems to me, and this is just me, no one else has said this, it seems to me that every word that comes out of his mouth is a fucking lie. I don't like the way he says shit. It seems like he's making shit up. He's a douche fuck. I don't like that guy. I have even friends in my own life were fucking, oh, did you look up this comedian? I'm like, I know him a great deal, and I don't fucking like him. Turn that shit off. You're ruining my
Well, at
buzz.
least you don't have strong feelings about this.
I do.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that
Don't
guy.
sugarcoat
I
it.
hate him.
Don't sugarcoat
Yeah,
it.
the Chris D'Elia fans are way more ferocious than the FGTZ fans. We're gonna have a big problem on our hand after what you just said, buddy.
He's
Oh,
not
shit.
even. He's
I was
not
talking
even a
about Chris
comedy anymore.
Stefano, though. I don't know about Chris D'Elia. Chris
Did I
D'Elia's
say
all
Chris?
right.
Did
I
I
don't
say
like-
Chris Stefano or did I say Chris D'Elia?
You said D'Elia, but we knew you meant
Oh,
I
Stefano.
don't like
boy.
Chris Stefano.
Oh boy!
Who are you
Holy
talking about, D'Elia or
I
DeStefano?
would never
been-
talk shit about Chris
I've
D'Elia.
been doing podcasts all day, and I think some of my brain's not working so good, and I completely meant Chris Stefano.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
thought
who I was
thought you
talking
meant the
about.
other
Chris
guy.
Stefano.
So wait, what's the problem now? He's got I don't know.
That's
I
who I was
never
talking
really
about the
seen-
whole
I
time.
never really
Yeah.
seen him. I can't comment. I never seen anything. I've heard the name, but I've never seen him. But all of those
He's full
Rogan
of
guys,
full sugar.
all the guys that were surrounding Rogan, Hinchcliffe, D'Elia, all that whole world, Bert. I mean, the last couple of years, you come to see how bad these fucking guys were, man. They were terrible, man. I mean, this is my opinion, but most of the Rogan
I'm
guys,
sticking to it.
they fucking, oh my God, horrible. And I think Red Bar exposed a lot of them, man.
Yeah, well, I
Red
think
man.
I think he's a loyal guy, and he just wanted to like give back to the guys that he hung out with in L.A. Mostly, but he's also hung. I mean, whatever. He has Shane Gillis and Mark Norman and
Right.
a bunch
right.
of those guys that are actually Ari. A bunch of guys that are actually kind of funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've
those
seen
guys
Mark
have great
Norman at the
specials.
stand. Ray had him on his show a couple of months ago, and
And they all
he
hang
was-
out with him in Austin too. So there are some good ones.
I'd be lying if I said he wasn't a good stand-up. He is
I'm
good,
not lying.
but yeah, like Tony Hinchcliffe and some of them other guys, like this is fucking horrible, man. Horrible. Like Bert Kreischer, this guy's not fucking funny. I'm sorry, man.
No,
I'm sorry.
he's not.
I just don't find.
Yeah,
him
that's a
funny,
weird
man.
one.
I disagree
Yeah,
with you there. I like Bert Kreischer. He's all right.
There you
Takes
go.
his shirt
No.
off. He's a fat fuck. It's funny.
There
Look
you
at his
go.
belly.
Well, it's subjective. Again, it's subjective.
I'd like to
Right,
suggest
right.
you. Never mind.
They made a movie out of his bit. He got a major motion picture out of his fucking
The
bit.
machine.
Mhm.
The
Wow.
machine's
Wow.
out. I saw
Wow.
that.
Now that
Is it
doesn't
out?
look too good.
If
No.
it's not out, it's coming out soon. I did see that. Trailer.
Wow! I have breaking news.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Oh, what's
Hold on.
breaking news?
Apparently,
Here it
Hold
is.
on.
I don't like
our
that.
hey, hold on, hold on.
BYB.
Wait for it.
BYB is a legitimate news source. So hold on.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news.
So apparently, according to Fast Kiss of the Bind, our buddy Jim Grindle will be appearing on the Men Are Talking podcast tonight at 9 p.m. So apparently, we've got our two good friends, Pat Dixon and Anthony Zenhauser, live right now, and they are expecting.
The whole lineup.
They are expecting Anthony Zenhauser is going to have our buddy Jim Grindle on air. That is going to be a really must-see event. You are right, T. I think we might be able to live stream that shit here. As a matter of fact,
you're gonna stream snipe it?
Yeah, I mean, we won't have to stream snipe when these two chumps are babbling on about fucking dogs or whatever they do here. You know,
Dog fuckers.
There again, we disagree. I dig Pat Dixon, man. I think he's a character. I think he's funny, man. You know,
He is.
Criminal.
I hate to give those guys more heat, but this sounds like an opportunity for us to watch some real fire burn. And when a fire starts to burn, it starts to swell. Gonna bring that ass back home. Fire starts to burn. Fire starts to burn. It starts to burn.
You got me burning. You got me burning in the 3rd degree. What's that from?
From Terminator 1 when they're in the club.
How the fuck did you know that, you piece of shit? Fuck
On
you!
my iPod.
Art Nouveau. Wait, what is it
What's
called?
the name of the club?
Oh, it's called like new art. No,
Can we play that?
Tech Noir.
Tech Noir.
No, it's copyrighted.
No, it's
Is
you
Tim
got me
still
burning.
cool with Diaz?
Who's
Coco
dead?
Oh, we don't
Diaz,
talk about
I would
that. We don't
assume.
talk.
You can talk.
Unfortunately,
I'll
guys.
talk about it.
Okay.
I'll talk
All right.
about it.
I wanted to try to-
Look up the karaoke version that you got me.
Am I
in the
cool with
3rd
him? Is
degree.
that the question? I can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Is Tim
parentheses,
still
it
cool
says
with
in the
Diaz?
Well, his book came out yesterday, right? So I did his podcast back in like 2011. It was early. I think it was in the 60s or something like that. And we talked about the jewelry store robbery. In the book, he changed my name to Jerry in the audio book. But at the end, he acknowledged my family. He said, I wanted to thank my family name and then a bunch of other people I helped him along the way. But as far as being cool with him, no. He's down in Jersey now, and it was a big change, I guess, coming from LA and all that shit. He had a tough time with COVID. So, he hasn't been doing stand-up. His podcast, I don't watch it anymore. So that's about it.
That's crazy, though. You got a mention in his brand new, right? That just came out, that book.
Just came out yesterday. I got it on Amazon.
That's wild.
I listened to it. But yeah, he was very close with my brother. Like him and my brother, did a lot of shit together. He lived with me for a couple of months.
Yeah, I guess that's a good plug right there then, folks. If you want to go check out the new Joey Diaz autobiography, you can just go to the jewelry store robbery chapter,
Yeah, I think it's
guess. And you can
criminal history or something like that.
Yeah, and you can just picture this young, fine guy, this guy below me with a couple years younger. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I used to listen when he first came out with his podcast. I used to listen to it, so I actually heard that story a few times, and it's kind of funny knowing the story already and then putting you in the situation with him. It's I can imagine what parts of the story are about you. It's kind of funny.
That man's in his prime.
I was 17. I just had got my driver's license, and my buddy lived next door to where he was living, so we went over and we were watching MTV. And doing coke all night. So when you get coked up, you start talking a lot of nonsense. So he's like, yeah, we're gonna.
Are you coked up right now?
So me?
Sorry. No, I'm joking.
Fuck you, you fucking mess,
I'm
motherfucker.
sorry. I'm bonus.
So he said, we're going to rob the jewelry store tomorrow. And I went home and my phone rang. And right up until the moment they did it, I didn't think they were going to do it. So, it was crazy, man. And we did get caught, but we had connections in town to where what happened was the owner of the store, he got the insurance payment, which was more than he put in for more than what was actually stolen. If $100,000 was stolen, he put in for $250. You get it? So he was happy.
So he didn't want to see those jewels just suddenly show back up all of a sudden.
Exactly. But Diaz left. He got ran out of town. And he went down to Sarasota, Florida. Then he came back up. Then he went to Colorado.
Okay, here we go.
I
If you guys want to hold on,
he
guys,
did.
let's get the Shuley Network on. It looks like we got our time.
All right, I'm going to tap out. All right.
Thanks for coming on, TJ. I appreciate it.
The Cobra Clutch.
We'll have to have
Always
you back on sometime. Next time we'll have
Anytime,
you back in your house. But whatever, you're a bro of the podcast, and we appreciate your support, brother.
Always, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Bobby,
Thanks
Nick,
a lot.
Bobby,
God bless
P,
you, sir.
Stevie. Later,
You got
boys.
it, buddy. You're the man. Thank you.
Dude's
I'll get
great.
it up on there.
What happened? Why did
He's
I actually
awesome,
don't
man.
follow Men Are Talking, so I actually have to Google it and find
So you
it.
got to go to Shuley Network.
No, I have it. I just
What the hell? What is going on? Like, I'm trying to keep up with everything, but damn it.
they're commenting about his appearance. They're saying how nice he looks.
Oh, he's handsome. He is a handsome man. So is Stevie Lou. Look at that motherfucker.
Program. You're about the right level.
Oh my God.
You say you're an old man, but you really look like an old man, son.
Oh,
Booyaka.
Oh,
That's actually an audition.
That's like a
great
Stevie Lou
Audition
joke
for
right
Kish's,
there,
spot.
Pat.
This is
We didn't
great
want to
shit.
tell Kish off the show. We'd rather do him the service by sandbagging him on the actual live feed that this is an
Put a
actual
fucking cone on your
audition.
head. Garden
Man, Mike.
Beard for a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, you're ahead.
Kish,
I can't look at him. I can.
can you do me a favor? There's going to be
You
some
can
cross
do that.
training
What
in
is
the next
that?
few weeks. Okay, Kish, you just follow Kish
Wasn't
around.
he like big
He's gonna
on
show you the
not liking
ropes.
Pat when he punched Gino?
This is the lesbian stuff. This is
There was
the
weirdness back then. I
courtroom
don't know.
scene stuff. This is Anne
No.
Frank being said. This is the Kish Army. We're gonna have to call it like the
All right, let me know when this gets funny. Anybody else? Because maybe
I think
I'm
we're gonna keep
biased.
the Kish
It's
Army.
doable.
Kish,
Hey,
Let me
it's
know
not
when this is gonna
the
get
landing
Kish
funny.
Army
there.
thing. Sorry, no
It's not
rights
landing.
exclusive.
I
We
didn't think so.
apologize for that.
Yeah.
Can I just change my name to Kish?
That probably would be for the best.
I do
Yo,
two
he's gonna change his name to Kish.
No, he's Kish,
How
Kish,
about
Kish.
Kish?
This is Kish, Kish.
Yeah, or just Kish.
He's
I mean,
gonna
any
go with
normal
Kish
person would just
Kish
say
instead
Kish,
of
and that would
Kish
be
Kish
perfect.
Kish. That's
Kish,
hilarious.
Kish, Kish,
Oh,
Kish.
the Grindle Gang. All right. That could
Yeah,
Let's
all
look at
of
the
it. That's
bind. Look at the
amazing.
bind. Again,
Right
let's
there.
call him-
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Any
hilarious.
support he
Hold
gets
on.
is his
Yeah,
only
right
See
friend.
that?
I,
Did you guys see that?
Oh, we saw it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
we
I-
saw it.
He's very,
believe me,
very
I did.
mediocre. He does a show called Night Creeps. If you ever check that out on the DJR
No one
network,
checks that
and it's
out.
No.
Pretty
All right, do your
terrible.
plugs now. That
Yeah.
probably would be for the best.
Yeah, the sticker with a
If I do two Kishes,
it was an in
you
hot
know,
water
he's Kish,
thing.
Kish, Kish. I
Fucking
can just
amazing.
Kish, Kish.
Yeah, or just
They're still doing that joke.
Kish.
They're still doing
I
this
mean,
dumb
any
joke.
normal person would just say Kish, and that would be
Oh,
Twice.
Oh,
There
we
we go.
rewound
Kish,
it.
Look at that. What sticker is that, guys?
hilarious is
Cunt.
what it is
It
called.
Yeah,
says
but
cunt.
look at his
Oh,
eye.
wow.
Look at his eyes.
The fetal thing.
Yeah,
Alcohol syndrome.
bad
thing?
time.
Oh,
Kish.
the
Oh,
Grindle
that
Gang.
face,
All right. That could
it
work.
bothers
Look at
C
the
above.
bind. Look at the
on a
bind. Get it- I used to
visceral
call
It
it
level.
says
the
UNT.
because-
Because
Similar
the
to
C
yours with the
isn't-
fire and
The
everything,
C
and
is
then
up there. You can't even.
they talk about some funny shit.
Everything
I
he
like the
says is
clip
weird.
that I saw today.
The other
Yes,
guy on
today.
his show.
Hold
I
on,
like
hold on.
him,
We're
but-
talking about us.
Sounds like a
The
personal
clip they saw about us.
preference. Are you in Canada still, or you fled Canada?
Nope, I'm always an American.
Oh, I got you mixed up with another guy.
I know my
A
Negro.
Canadian would say.
He knows him really well.
No, I'm the one you thought was a closet Democrat, and you ruined my life for probably
Oh.
6 months.
You really took that hard.
I
Are you
rolled
out?
with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go. You got to come out.
He's not a closet
Oh,
Democrat.
Democrat. Yeah, that's
He's
so
an
funny.
I mean, sometimes it happens.
Lego my Negro.
That's really,
so- all right.
that's apropos of nothing. Apropos of nothing.
Good way to
Hey,
get
did you guys see
fucked.
the new Budweiser commercial they did? It's not on the list, but they have a new Budweiser commercial where they've totally pulled a 180 on what they were trying to do with the woke shit, and they went back to
Yeah, that is
their
true.
their
'Cause I'm proud to
grassroots.
be
You know, it's
an
like
American.
of course, it
God
starts with
bless
the
his grace
Clydesdale
on thee. And I
galloping on
proudly
a country
stand
road.
up for
What?
Is it in
Budweiser
the
when they
Discord?
pander
No. I'm
to
just talking
me.
about it. You don't have to put it up.
You can't stand up.
I just ended up seeing it
Oh,
today. I
fuck
just
you.
wanted to say that I just wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, what the
because
fuck? They need to
it's
change
funny
the
how they just-
words for the
it
crippled.
took them literally less than a month.
I'm
to
gonna
make a total
sit
180 on
down
that whole
and
woke
kneel
shit
for
they were
you.
doing. And now they're doing like, so what do they do? There was this pitch meeting going on where they're like, all right, we're getting fucked here. We're losing like, I don't know, was it like $5 billion or something?
Oh God,
in
what is he still
sales?
talking about
Or I
this?
don't know.
This is so stupid.
What was it? Billion?
$1 billion a minute.
$1 billion a minute.
Yeah, really.
That checks
So they're
out.
like, we got to
That
do
checks
something
out.
to you know,
No
rectify it.
idea.
So they got
Holy
Rectified it.
shit.
Southerners. They're stupid.
Oh,
Dumb
are we?
country.
Going now? Go and get
poor
your son.
people. Let's
Stole
do a
my
commercial
fucking
about that.
house.
Two guys, a father and a
Can't
son.
argue with
because
that.
that's
Actually,
cliche.
that was fairly
We'll
accurate.
put them on a
In
big
our case.
stoop in some little country bumpkin
In our
town.
case, the Southerners are the
Father
idiots.
hands the son the beer because it's generational. And then
Yeah.
as soon as the son takes the beer, he looks at his dad and he says, "Dad, sometimes I feel like a woman." And he's like, "You're no son of mine. You're no son. Get the fuck out of here. Tell your." And the mother comes out screaming. She has a heart attack on the porch. And he's just like, "This is who I am. This is who I am now. I'm just a fucking guy who feels like a woman. And this is my beer."
Didn't TJ
okay?
just
And
say
then
that this
they
guy's
have a
funny on
shotgun.
stage?
Yeah, they're saying this is
Shoots
supposed
the
to be
beer
funny,
out of
man.
his hand.
Shoots the beer at him.
Am I being?
He should
biased?
try to be
Clydesdale
funny on a
comes in
podcast
and
too sometimes.
His
Am I
cock
being
is erect.
biased, or is this
He's got a
complete
big,
nonsense?
hard horse cock.
It's just not.
Okay, now I'm
compelling.
sure it's not true. Up until then, this is what terrifies me is I didn't know if this is real or not. It
And
could have been.
Clydesdale
This was in the
fucks
pitch meeting,
boy,
and then
is
they
that what
kind of
happens?
they watered it down. They watered the pitch meeting down a little bit for network television, but this was what they went. This is what they wanted to do because that's what America is all about. America's and Budweiser is all
Dude,
about
these fucking guys are lost. This is
Stupid.
embarrassing.
Southern people.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. When are they
Can
going
I
to
just
say funny
say,
stuff? or
sir,
whatever?
before we did the show, I had talked to you. I said, hey, listen, there's some topics I don't want to bring up because I'm getting, what's it called? Pigeonholed, typecast.
Typecast.
And I won't. And I'm not going to. But just as some people know, and you probably too, you're talking about Dylan Mulvaney and Clydesdales. And that's like where most of my material lies right now.
That's okay.
It's a slightly deep cut, but I promise you it works.
I thought it was a real manly.
I just think
kind
you're
of
trying to mess with
commercial.
me.
No,
You're
not
just
at
trying
all.
to tease me because you know.
There it is.
I'm not a big. I don't follow you that much. I'll be honest with you. I just don't have time for other people. I have to hear things secondhand from everybody.
Oh,
I'm
he
very
thought it
on
was a
Twitter
story.
these days.
They
I
thought they
go
were
on
doing
Twitter
stories.
Oh, I didn't mean about me. I thought maybe you knew about it. Just we're going to. I'm going. I apologize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
once
what is he
again,
saying?
they don't know
Do
anything.
you have material?
Once again, they
on
know
it?
nothing about you. Also,
What is he saying?
Oh.
He's
Oh, so
that's
you-
like the
so I
third
don't
time
understand
they've
what
shut him
you
down
did.
because they know nothing about him.
Yeah.
Saint
I
Ranger,
was
how
just
dare
making
you?
a joke
Get back
about
on our
taboo
show.
topics. I was at the topics that I said I didn't want to mention.
Yeah,
prior.
what an
Jim
ass.
was going meta.
This
Saint
guy.
Ranger. Yeah,
What the
go
fuck?
ahead.
You read it. You read it. Pat.
Okay,
You're good
Saint
at reading.
Ranger, 1959, $5. Thank you, Saint Ranger. Welcome back, my
Gay
friends,
boy.
to a
Gay
show
boy.
we hope never ends. Howdy to the audience, Patrick and Zen from Pam and I. Well, howdy
Thank
right
you.
back. Appreciate that.
I'm putting on my patch
609,
back on.
$4.99. I like
over the
Anthony
top
and Pat listening to New York City Crime
Yeah,
Report.
Zen and
4 or
Dixon
5
sound
years,
like a
maybe.
Sunday
Thank you very
afternoon
much.
news show
And,
on
something.
NPR.
Something about a brilliance and
They don't even say the N-word that
you know,
often. How boring
you
is that?
you guys are real fucking cute.
gotta
with
come
your
here
little
for,
super chats, and I
talk
appreciate
about,
that. You should just tell each other to send
babies
more
that have
super
been raped
chats
in the
because
past
we,
and
we want at
beating
least
people with those babies.
$5,000 an episode.
That's the kind of
if
content
possible.
you come for here.
$5,000 because we
'Cause
have
that's
another
what we
mouth
got
to
turned
feed.
in for,
There's a
right?
third
That
mic
kind of
here.
talk.
Jim Grindle is here. Jim, you're a married man. The
Dude, they got
she's
$2
not here
so
because she
far
knows
in
better
super
to leave you
chats.
alone while you're doing your show.
Yeah.
They've been going for
Well,
how
what do you
long now?
expect?
We're having a
Jim's
coughing
on the
fight
dog
these
fucker
days.
show. What do you expect?
25 minutes,
better
and they've gotten
anymore.
$2.
She
for
used to
Super
know
Chat.
better, but
I'm about to fuck it. All right.
Good. Why are you whispering it? You can say it loud and proud here. We don't judge here. In fact, any way to keep your woman in line, we'll
Yeah, we know
we'll
you do
support
that.
We're
God
we'll-
bless.
We
That it's
know
not
you're
necessary
women
anymore.
beaters.
Yeah, he
Sean
really did a
Connery,
good job
he
with
tells
his
you right,
ex-wife keeping her
they
in
can
line.
talk, and then when they say it a
Sorry,
second
that was
time, though,
rude.
then you have
That was
to
rude.
Ronnie Moon Jr.
I know, it's almost like you
$1.99.
let that
Thanks,
Felicia
Ronnie.
chick
Is Anthony a
slip right through his
Swede?
fingers.
Anthony?
Swede. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
that
where is
compliment.
Felicia, man?
No, I'm not a Swede. I'm a German. I'm a
She's
little
in hiding.
German.
Sennhausen.
And nobody ever gets my name right, so I just tell them, you know what?
Witness
just,
protection
don't
program?
call me late for dinner.
Does it end with R or N? That's what I don't know.
It's an R.
Okay.
It's an R. For all intents and purpose, it's an R. There's so where did you meet your wife? Did you meet her at the
It's short
prom?
for
Is
Tard.
she a high school sweetheart? We have one of our engineers, Joe. He married his high school sweetheart. They knew each other since they were 9. Is that weird?
I do think that's weird.
I guess we're kind of on the.
He is weird.
Do they actually
He's
call
had a
this
weird
show
life.
a comedy show? Because
But when did you meet
Stephen
yours?
wants to know. But
Mine
I
was much more
thinking,
normal. My
what's
father
funnier?
was
Would you
fucking her
say
sister.
My father was fucking her
Rock
sister.
Bottom
Say it one more
podcast
time.
or this?
My father was fucking her sister.
Okay.
And then I found her on the
It
couch.
all
one day.
stinks. And you found her on the couch one day, like loose change.
Yeah.
Stinks on ice.
Oh.
Had you lost a tooth and put it in
On
a cushion
ice.
or anything? Or?
Well, she was a teenager at the time, and I think she was
What did
flown
Frankie
across
say?
state lines.
Liquid nitrogen
whoa.
or something like that.
What is this? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're having we're trying
Someone
to have a real
said that
show
Pat
over here.
Dixon
What are
Well,
we
that's not when I
doing?
started dating her. That's
Oh,
when I met her.
All right.
Someone said that
And
Pat
I had a
Dixon
girlfriend at the time.
looks
That
like
was the hot
Section
But
8
what's
D
the
Snyder.
across state line?
One more time. Pat
Section
Dixon looks
8
like
D Snyder.
I just gotta say, I like Zen, but I don't think he's good as a host. He's more of a
second mic, third
right,
mic. Yeah.
right.
Fourth mic.
He doesn't have the
Fifth
energy,
mic.
man. He's low energy Zen. You know, he don't got the fucking he doesn't have the adrenaline pump going. He's just low energy, mumbly, boring ass Zen's producer, bitch loving dude.
Well, that's why
all he
Jim
is,
fits
you know?
in, right? That's
Yeah,
why Jim
all three of
fits
these
right in
fucking
there.
clowns. Three of these.
He's
they're
like
calling us.
he is a mumble rapper. They're all mumble rappers. If they were a rap group, they would be mumblers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm so glad this
Science
is happening.
significance. I
They
mean,
got
is that- 'cause usually
67
people say
viewers
that
right
when they talk
now.
about the Mann Act or some shit.
Yeah, they're crushing
I think
us.
she was
in
having an
that fight.
abortion or
They're
something
crushing
like
us, but this is not, Pat
Well,
Dixon's
you
been in the
know,
comedy for
you get
15
one.
years.
That's fine.
Zenhauser's been it for
That's
12.
what I say too.
You know?
You get
Stephen
women
Bull
in
gets it.
emergencies, but
BYB is
there
punk
are
rock,
women
and that
really
show
bad.
is elevator music, bitches.
She was
Hell
in
yeah,
Oklahoma,
Stephen.
so yes.
Prior to
They're-
you meeting her. Oh.
They're all
We're
that.
punk rock with
Well, if you have
N-words
it,
and
it just gets
everything.
executed
All the
anyway.
cool stuff.
So
Oh, so there's big rape references on this show
no,
because
that's this one.
Well, that's,
Well, that
That's
is his
Look,
but
yeah, it's
but
great.
for
He's
some
talking about
reason,
rape.
The word rape comes up sometimes, but
well,
we're on
that's,
Rumble now, so
that's
they
Jim's
actually
favorite thing to talk
sponsors
about.
the show on Rumble.
I wasn't speaking in favor. of
Yeah.
rape.
oh, I will fit in.
No,
should probably
you
report.
weren't. You
We should
weren't, and
report,
Neither
but,
was I.
you know,
and neither was
I think
Jim.
I don't think you
it was
could
just
talk about rape.
happenstance. And you're just
That-
telling he was.
What if we could just observe and
meeting a
report?
young
Possibly.
woman who eventually, when she was
There
of
you go.
age, you
But
decided
that
to
the
court,
end of that movie was a
and then
little
you
harsh.
became lovers, right?
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
Hold on.
Is your father still fucking your sister-in-law?
No.
Slash.
Did your
sister?
father
There
because
you
he
go.
died, or
there you go.
No,
Oh, good.
he
Congratulations.
started having sex with his best friend's girlfriend, and then one of my friends started having sex with her sister. And
My best
friends,
friends,
is he your stepdad now?
girlfriends,
This
sisters.
is so
friends.
bad.
No, they're
This is
gone now
so
too.
bad.
She's like literally five Mexicans.
I mean, how many laughs
Arabian
in it, right?
and a whole rainbow
Zero?
more.
We're up to
sex.
0 laughs so far.
She must be extremely powerful.
Yeah, the
Big
views are
hole.
dropping.
Tiny girl though. She's very small, like a midget. She looks like a thumb.
I agree, Scott Fitzpatrick.
Woman you're talking about.
The Shuley Network
Single
is
now,
a fine
Yes.
network, sir.
Is your sister single now? Is she? She lives with a man that she sometimes fucks, but I believe she still fucks other men. Her
She
name is
fucks.
Rosemary.
Doesn't quite sound single.
Dr. Chow has a question for me.
That's called young, dumb,
He just
and
laughed.
full of thumb.
Why?
That's how I like my women.
How long have you been a comic,
So how
Stevie?
did you- so how did you?
I
So
think I
She'll
started
know I'm
either
talking about her. She's staring at me. Like I didn't just say the girl who fucked my
2015
father. It's not
or
like I said that my
2016?
father got a blumpkin from her.
So 8 years
2015,
ago,
2016,
7.
7 years ago.
7,
I
8?
want to say 7. Yeah, 6.5, 7. Sorry, get this back on. This is great.
Yay!
Good content. Good
No, I mean they were just laughing,
it's
so that
brilliant.
must have been
In
hilarious.
fact, I'm
whatever
getting
they
one right
said.
now. Does that make everybody feel
No, I
better?
was listening.
I'm more comfortable with you getting your dick sucked than the fact that you're on the toilet.
This is BYB
Because
right
Pat's
here.
a real friend. That's why
I just
we
don't
don't
like
talk about our feelings, and I don't shit with the door open in front of him. I certainly
do.
would. I'll get
Not
a
anymore.
blowjob in front of him, no problem. Like, hey Pat, did you get the script for the new episode today? Or...
Yeah, but you're not going to
Whoa.
pull that fucking Lyndon B. Johnson shit.
No.
Taking a big dump in front of me.
No. Whoa!
You won't do that?
Close the door. What are you doing, Pat?
I
What are
do
you
that
doing?
with my friends. I have long conversations with the door wide open, both
Yeah,
ways.
yeah.
We're shitting away.
Oh,
However
boy.
it goes, we just talk a lot.
What do you mean?
sometimes.
Like you have like two bathrooms on either side of the
No,
house?
I mean like if he's shitting or if I'm shitting. I don't have friends in the real world anymore. I'm
Right, but we don't. But that, I can,
Can't imagine
you wouldn't
why.
know. Like I'm just saying, like if you're hanging out with your friend, either way, it doesn't matter. All I wanted to know was, so
I
you
watch
met
him
your
shit.
wife-
He watches me shit. But
so
my
you met
wife.
your wife, you met your wife in a weird way. So how did you rekindle that relationship?
He met his wife, haven't we all?
Like, did you meet her again, or was she just constantly in your life?
No, I was I just appeared at my father's house one day and she was there and we looked at each other and it was gay.
Grindle the Magnificent just appeared.
Yeah.
Well, here's we have a list
for
of
a while.
we have a list of ways that back in the 50s women were trying to find a man to take because they hit a certain age, 18, 19, then they start getting worried that they're not going to find a man in time to have a family.
Yeah,
So
the biscuits weren't delicious enough, and here they are. You know, old maids, the age. of
Piss Dixon.
22 is an old maid back.
Close the door. What the
they
fuck?
had a whole handbook out there. And
You
this
know,
is different
I
from
have to
something
say,
they did
I think
originally,
the
which
biggest
was
problem with
how
this
to-
show
how to
is
take care
that
of your
they're
husband.
kind of stuck
This
to
is
one
something, and I
topic,
think we should bring
right?
this back too, because a lot of women are
it's
becoming
kind of like
domestic
all
again.
about women, right?
Those trad
You know,
wives
and
are coming back.
you know,
Yeah,
this is
Chad
kinda-
Chad wives. I'm
you
getting
gotta-
it good.
It's
I'm
too
getting it
specific. I
good.
think.
There's a Chad in every piece of our Nestle's chocolate.
Oh.
So this
Holy
is
hell
some
in a
of the things
handbasket.
that were recommended to women back in the 50s if they wanted to get a man. So let's
Start
go
with
through them.
where to find them, yeah, the first suggestion: have
Have
your
your
car
car
break
break
down at strategic places.
That's your car breakdown. Yeah, so try to keep your car in good shape until you need it to break down right where you need it to.
Yeah, have it break down there.
Yeah.
Just arrange for it. to break
You
down
could always
there. It should
pretend
always
that
break
your
down
car
while
broke
it's
down.
underneath your pussy.
Just thinking out of the box a little bit here.
Gay
How do
boy,
you
gay
Be
boy.
like,
by
oh,
the
my
way,
car broke
most
down. They
men
can like,
these days
did you
don't
try
know
to
how
turn
take
it
care of a
on?
car. So if a
This-
woman breaks down on the highway,
this is
when are you gonna-
satire.
I don't stop. If you
They're
saw a girl
treating-
stopped on the
They're treating
interstate,
some article of satire from the 60s
slow
as
down.
real. This is so fucking bad.
Dude, we
I
are
opened the door and
losing.
slow down.
We are losing
Come on, you
viewers
wanna get
so
in? Wanna
fast
get in?
watching
Wanna
this. I
get in?
can't even
How
tell.
then,
could
you
you
know.
not with this shit
you
playing?
wanna get
I'm
in,
not
you
going to
wanna-
fully stop. No.
Would you do the thing where they cut close and then you drive away and they get closer again and keep just do that a bunch?
That's like, you know, if you're teasing a girl,
That's
yeah, you might do that,
hilarious.
but
I mean,
just,
whoa.
if she,
Good
you
job.
gotta
Really
see how
doing a
bad does she want the ride? You know what I mean? How long has she been there? There's smoke coming out of the fucking thing, you know, and then
I hit her with my knife. I say, "Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why do you keep hitting yourself?"
So you're
It's just so
you're
stupid.
dating
It's
Pat
like,
Dixon then? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting
Car breakdown in
yourself?
strategic places. So
Side
lie.
of the interstate might not be a strategic place.
But I mean, it's like that sounds like some diabolical shit. It's like it was all like a ruse.
But any guy will come up and go, "Well,
Your
let's see
show
what's
is
being profitable
diabolical
there."
shit.
Right.
So,
Or maybe
looks
it's
like the car's not running. Those are tools.
Or you just hang out in
You were
places and
told.
just pray to God your car breaks down. So hang out in pubs, like in bars near bowling alleys. I mean, you know, wherever like single men are.
Where do women go anyway? Grocery
Whorehouses.
store?
Yeah,
Strip clubs.
grocery stores. Yeah, I mean, where else are they going to go to?
Dry
OnlyFans.
cleaners, hairdressers.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just being mean to
BLM
women. This show.
rallies.
Look at the number 2. This is my favorite. I don't care what we do after this. This is my favorite one. Read the obituaries to find eligible.
Hey, it's better
widowers.
that they're on a show talking shit
Work
about
for
women
Jackie
than
Soprano.
out in public beating on them.
Fair
Well,
enough.
she kept killing
Women
them.
are safe.
I like
As
talking
long as
shit
Pat
about
Dixon's
women.
on a show, he's
That
not
reminds
beating
me
women.
exactly
so
of
that's
hanging
good.
outside the abortion
That
clinics
is a
looking for
very good
these
point.
women.
I want you to
That
repeat
makes-
that, baby.
that's the
to make
same
that clear.
logic,
If
isn't
we
it?
lower
Sense.
the volume
You
on
hang out
this
in
thing
places strategically
and let you
where
get that one out real clear. Say that again, Derek.
As long as Pat Dixon's on a show, he's not out there beating women, and that's a good thing. So I'm glad he has a show of his own.
Good point.
Line of the night. I
Where-
got to give it to
if
Derek
that's
right
what
there.
you're
That's line of the
after.
fucking night.
loose women in it.
Clip it, Bex.
Places.
Down syndrome, like villages.
There's no such
Down
thing as Down
syndrome
syndrome.
villages.
Yes, there is. I live right by one. I live by it, and
It's
there's a
not-
bakery.
but they don't.
There's
they
like
don't-
500 of them.
Mm.
They even
Yeah,
sing in
his-
the choir.
his
You walk
host-
in the woods outside my
his
house. I one
co-host
time heard them
on
all
Night
singing. I
Creeps
swear to
has
God,
Down
I swear to God, there's no joke here. Came back to the house, found out it was all Down syndrome people singing in
Oh,
the choir.
Frankie don't like
I was
that. He
following
says
it. I was
Dive
smoking a
Aid's queer.
joint and fucking following this.
If you would have found them, you would have been one of them. You become one of them.
I think so.
You join the choir.
You would think
Wow.
there's like a pot of gold involved or something. If you
Yeah,
find
can these guys
Yeah,
be
this show's so
meaner
good,
to
we
Grindle?
lost, like-
Baked goods, though.
Huh?
it. Do they?
Can they be meaner to Grindle? Because
I
he's being a
swear to
little
God, this is
bitch right
true.
now. He's
Anything
not
in the
fighting
Amish.
back.
Do they
You
sell
I
know?
live
them?
with them too.
They're taking little shots at him,
Do they
I
sell
live
and
them?
with
he's
the
not
Amish and the
fighting back.
retards. What did you say?
He's
Do
just
they
taking
sell
them
Well,
in
he
the
can't
mouth.
fight back.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't
He
see
learned-
himself
he
as an
learned-
equal, so you can't.
Some
Let's
booger
yeah,
bread?
exactly. Let's just say he learned his
I
lesson
said- I
from
said that.
the wet spot. His
That's
his
right.
little
I was
fit on the
assured
wet
my
spot.
father
That's
said,
right,
"Go
Bobby
in
Nick."
there, has never
Yeah.
seen any boogers.
Good point.
He
Well, this-
fucked it
well, this
real
biscuit's
good
like
on the
too
wet
moist.
spot.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah, why-
Pat Dixon's
why don't you push
ex-girlfriend
back?
put him in his place.
Come on,
It's
push
already
back a
funny.
little bit, Jim. They're telling you you're a fucking. They
So
just called you
piano
Down
plays were
syndrome.
hard. So already this is a
burn any more
creepy
bridges.
list. This is already so trick him by having your car fake breakdown in strategic places. Read the obituaries to find eligible widowers.
Or
So
you
now
could just kill a guy's wife too. That's another way. And then you know.
know somebody that you want to hang out with and murder their wife. That's a big
You're gonna
one.
have a grateful man on your hands, probably.
Yeah, someone a shoulder to cry on for a few months.
Yeah.
To mourn.
That's kind of funny.
There's a mourning period.
Who's gonna cook for me and suck my cock now?
Hey,
Wasn't
mourning
that
is right,
fucking
am I
great
right?
to hear Jim Grindle call into In Hot
Get
Water the next
lost
day
at
and just
football
like
games. Now, how
he
the
was,
fuck does that happen?
Just
he
wander
was
onto
so
the field.
perplexed. He was like,
Which one of you is the
my,
quarterback?
my name is
His
Oh, I
his
know,
real
it's
name
the
is
white guy.
John. You know, he was like
How do you
just
wander?
taking
How do you
such a
get
beating,
lost at a football
and
game? I'm
he
assuming
knew
that
he
you
fucked
just
up.
you're at a big stadium and you just walk around and it's like, all right, well, things are numbered. There's levels and numbers. I guess you could forget where you sat, but is that
What?
really a place where you want to meet a guy?
She's like, I'm in section E, seat 3. He's like, okay, you're in the parking lot now, so you're way off.
Easy. She's an easy girl.
F,
Yeah.
you too.
Not
Oh,
too-
here's a
what
good
are
one.
you
Here's one that
talking
a lot
about?
of women use today.
Like, what
Don't
are you?
be afraid to associate with more attractive girls. They may have some leftovers.
Trickle down cock.
What are they laughing
That is
about? I haven't
Reaganomics.
heard anything
As-
funny
That's
yet.
Reaganomics.
As a full
Content.
plate of leftovers sitting here myself, yes.
Are we gonna get 60
I'm
viewers?
not,
And if you're-
I'm not going to shake
If we
out
just
the-
make
at the top of the
fake
tier,
laughs
so,
every
yeah,
like 20 seconds.
ladies.
And if you're a fat girl, that's a double meaning. Because if you're into leftovers, that's something that you would really be into.
called
That's why a lot
sloppy
of women go to
seconds.
bars still and they
Thanks.
bring their ugly friend with
The
them
only
and
thing
fuck
Bobby's
about it
ever
last
gotten
week.
is sloppy
Think they do.
seconds, right, Bobby?
A hot
you ain't
girl.
seen shit.
Ooh, you flipping the script.
They don't know.
Just make you're just a hero to the ugly girl.
This
They,
dude
don't,
is
they
chip.
think they're more attractive or less attractive.
But they
they're not. They don't
generally
have a
are.
good gauge on that. They don't know. I
mean-
guess they think they do. Really, they go by weight. That's the whole thing. There's a weigh-in, and like whoever the heaviest is the least attractive. They figure.
Well, there's also ugly women. I mean, there's
No
a lot of
shit.
ugly friends that women bring their friends like they're picking outfits out for the day. It's like, I'll bring Becky. She's
No,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
bring
a little
Becky.
older,
Yep, definitely
or
bring Becky.
Yeah. Josie.
She's
You know,
fat as shit.
She's a little, on the chubby side.
Wow.
A little bit better.
Do you
I'll
think
bring
that was
Downey,
like?
Deborah.
Do you think that was like a
What?
shot?
Yeah.
Eyes
You just
a little
called
far apart.
Becky fat and
Yeah.
old?
Hey,
was
look at
He
that.
said a little fatter than him.
He's
my
Nietzsche.
And he's a huge fat boy, so I guess that's
clue
pretty
what the
fat.
schedule is. Yeah, we should clear that up. It's Sundays at 3, and then there's a bonus show Thursdays or Wednesdays.
But how fat is
Question mark.
she? Find out at 3
usually
o'clock
around
on
9 o'clock
Sunday.
we do a bonus show during the week. Ronnie Munn Jr. 199. Yo, D. Snyder. He's talking to you, Jim.
Yo, D. Snut, how I
Oh.
don't have long
the
tresses
fuck
and
is
locks
this?
or whatever. I don't have luscious locks.
No, but you kind of smell like him.
No,
Look at the bind.
I imagine he
$5.
smells pretty.
This Jim guy is so creepy, but Kish is amazing.
yeah.
Zen and Pat are. Okay, not my type though. We appreciate that.
What a
Sounds
jerk.
like, yeah.
They're here to support. They're here to support Kish. We get a lot of support for Kish, but then when Kish comes on, people really
Bob
regret it.
Shuley.
Yeah, they
Bob
really
Shuley.
That's
they
hilarious.
turn the
Bob
channel
Shuley.
and they go someplace else.
Oh, I get it. So that's what this third mic replacement is. You're just trying to stay on brand. You just want to definitely keep someone there who makes people regret it.
Everybody wants to say third mic now.
Yeah.
Because
And then,
we're fucking
and then
proud.
well, Pat, would you handle this one? Because I don't want. I don't have the. I don't
Shut
have
up,
the nerve to
Jim.
Tell him. Yeah, get used to that. Get used to fuck you, Jim. Shut up, Jim. That's not funny, Jim. You're too old, Jim. You're.
You don't
Well,
sell
we sure he was gonna get that
tickets.
in.
He's an
Let's-
idiot.
I want to go down a little
Why are you
more. Let's
listening
see
to
what the
that
second
guy?
one
He's not
How to let him know
funny.
you're
Am I
there.
crazy or is her ring
Yeah.
on the wrong finger?
Oh, it's her right
It's on the
hand,
right
isn't it?
finger, but the wrong hand.
Her fingers are long and weird, though.
Yeah, her face is long.
She's okay,
My
guys.
penis is
Again, this
weird.
is her big
You
day.
guys need to start laughing.
She found a
It
dude.
helps.
this
Like a
is
laugh
making
track.
me so tired.
They need a
Listen to
laugh
routine. She
track.
made it happen. Stumble when you
Yeah.
walk into a
Again.
room
Oh,
that he's in. Yeah, make him think you're a fucking retard.
Yeah, do some Lucy Ricardo shit. They
do the
love
Dick
that.
Van Dyke. Get an autumn.
Lucy, you have some
Yeah,
explaining
double
to
drunk.
do.
Months and months after we were together, years. Even.
Oh, we have a very important guest coming in. You want to bring
Very
that guest
important.
on?
Oh no!
Hey!
Oh, look who's here!
Oh,
It's
now
the
it might
guy.
actually get funny.
Did
someone say-
Did someone say fucking retard? Hey guys,
What's going on, Julie?
what's up? Men are talking. Great to see
Nothing
you
much.
guys. You guys are. I've been watching the show with an earbud in while walking with my family and pretending to pay attention to them. You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, okay.
What?
So this is like a pleasure call. This isn't
Yeah, I
something
agree,
like
Stephen.
you were stamping
Julie.
your foot and going, "They're ruining
Julie?
my fucking life." And
Julie,
then
look
you
at me.
throw the dog.
No,
here,
no, I
Julie.
do that off air. I'd never do that on your show. And yeah, no, all good, man. I'm excited to be hanging out in person with everybody in about 10 days time.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
It should be a lot of
13th,
fun.
It's gonna be great.
Jim's
Yes.
not going to be there, but you know, Jim from Crab Nation. This is Shirley.
Jim, pleasure.
Crab,
How are you,
crab,
buddy?
crab.
Pleasure. I've
Crab
been
Nation.
listening to you,
Crab.
sir, for quite a long time.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm sorry
we're
I
supposed to
can't
get
give you your
these
money
doors
back
and
right now, but we can work something out at some point.
No,
He has-
I'm
We don't have to.
quite a fan these days, actually.
Whoa.
Actually, that sounded wrong.
He has a baby
Suck a dick.
monitor set up in your office. And that's what he means. And he's listening to all
Why
your
doesn't he just get
your
on his
conversations
knees
that you're
already?
having
Jesus
off. Like,
Christ.
don't pay them their super chats. They didn't make. What did they do this month?
Zen was kind of
Fuck
funny
'em.
on Rob
At
Salt's
least
show, but
somebody's
he could play
listening.
off Rob.
You know what I
and
mean?
Abel's.
I'll take listeners
Yeah, I
wherever and
agree.
however I can
People.
get them.
That's
How
what
did you
was
meet your
funny.
wife, Julie? Do you mind if I ask?
Oh, we met during the MySpace days. Yeah, I had just gotten out of a long-term thing in Vegas. She had just gotten out of she wasn't fully out, but hi Erica, but she was looking to really get out. She just didn't really pull the trigger, and then I kind of helped her pull the trigger. And
Whoa, hold on, you're incriminating yourself here. I think. Whoa, pull the
oh
trigger.
yeah,
That'll help her get out of it. You pulled the
my
trigger.
love gun. We fired off my love gun around. And yeah, and I wooed her from another man and kept her forever. Locked it down.
You Ric Flaired her?
I did. Hey, it's the oldest ride with the longest line. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Oh,
Damn! Right away from another guy. What was he like? Was he in radio as well?
I believe they call it a loser. That's what he was like. No, he was not in radio, and he did not. He was just look. She even saw me and still liked me. Like that should just tell you the guy had zero personality. You know what I mean? So, Jesus.
And she's hot too. I mean, good
That's
grab,
the thing.
dude.
She was like, well, you always hear these hot chicks go, I just want a funny guy, and you're like, yeah, whatever. But she actually wanted a funny guy, and unfortunately, she found me instead. But whatever.
No, stop it.
yeah.
Stop it. You're
Unfortunately,
great. You're really
goddamn
hot,
right.
Julie.
I won't get into detail. Thank you. I won't get into detail, but I will say that I was invited onto a show by someone today because the other person they do the show with does not like me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What can be more welcoming than that?
Am I crazy, or is that not like? Would you? I mean, you guys do a group show, and if there's somebody that like, I mean, obviously we know there's a few people Pat has a problem with, and vice versa. Would you book? Would you have the balls to reach out to people and go, "Hey, you want to come on a show where this guy? It's not MLC. It's where this guy hates you, and you guys." And he goes, "And you guys can work it out." And I'm like, well, why? Why do I need to work it out? The guy doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, and he hates me. What am I gonna work out with him?
Major well, listen, I've been invited on shows too where they're like, "Hey, you know that guy who hates you online that apparently he's fighting with you, but you don't acknowledge it. How would you like to come on the show?" I'm like, "Yeah, how about not? How about no?
Yeah.
For what? They weren't
He just
sandbagging.
repeated the
Like,
same
just
story.
I appreciate that part, but it's
Julie
also
just
from
said.
like, hey man, I'm sticking up for you, and it's like, don't break a sweat doing that on my account. It's fine if people want to feel that way about me. If you got to work that hard, then it ain't worth. Don't worry about it.
What I miss, guys?
For a right out, David Tell.
Hey,
look-alike contest
he's
where
zooming
he's
back
talking
in.
about me or you. I don't know who he's talking
Why are you
about.
looking?
Could be any three of you guys.
Are you getting
What the
tired?
fuck is going on?
I think that was Colin Quinn who
push-ups
said
or
in one of the
something.
Howard Stern roasts. He goes, "Shuli's here." He
I need to
goes,
pull over the
Kill
car
this or
before.
what?
That's nice. He goes, "I always wondered what Dave Attell would look like with AIDS."
Stevie's
This is
hot.
hard to watch, dude.
Now David Tell actually looks like he has AIDS.
Yeah, I don't know.
how he did it. but
I have
he
to be
did
honest
it.
with you. I watched for like the
He
first
did
like
it.
5
we
or
were
6
just going
episodes,
over,
and then
like,
I
a little bit
just
of there
kind of
used to be
skimmed through it once in a while.
Yeah,
a book
what
that
do you
they
got
had back
there?
in the 50s. Women
Same
always
here.
try to
I
find
was
men,
supportive
and
for a
these were
minute.
Things that this book
Yeah,
recommended
yeah,
that
yeah.
women do, and they're at
That's how it
their
came
That was
up.
a different time.
That I asked about your
Whoa.
wife. Is it wasn't just out of nowhere. It was because we were talking about these ideas.
No
I'm wondering
bueno.
if you
Aren't
guys
crushing
in
it
an
all
old-fashioned way,
whatsoever.
but MySpace
It was just
old-fashioned enough, I guess.
is
I mean, it was with the
something
times.
nation.
You know what I mean?
Stillfish Nation.
I was advanced for that time, that window of
doing
time.
anything
for
this
sure.
year?
right up to the top 8.
Oh yeah, it was locked down immediately. I'm like, I'm putting the flag right in the moon and going, let's shoot a golf ball.
Dr.
It's
Child's
mine
correct.
now.
What is
That's
gross
it,
is
you
Pat
know?
Dixon slept with
That's
the
hacky
ginger.
shit.
Let's do a push up on it. And
That
let's
is
go
great.
home.
I rekindled my relationship with my old wife, my old wife, well, the old one, but the
How old
ex-wife.
was she?
Yeah, she was so old.
One small step for man.
Dude, she was no, I rekindled. I met her when she was when she just
Does it
got
seem like he's
divorced. She
making
had
up a
boob
story
job.
about a
She
girl?
got
Seems like he's not telling a true story.
20s.
By the way,
Yep.
a boob job is usually the lube right before the divorce. I got news for you.
Anthony had his boob.
Well,
he
she was
got his
definitely
boob job.
ripe.
He's
Well,
got
think
nice
about it. If we
knockers,
had,
big
you know,
ones.
if we got a cock enlargement, I mean, 3 weeks later, you're like, what am I
Look
doing
at
with this
Pat.
thing?
Pat Dixon is
You know,
struggling.
this should be shown off.
No, this is
No.
not for the fucking bitch I've been living with for the last 6 years. I hate
Pat,
her.
open your
We're gonna do that
eyes.
redundant.
Yeah.
Jim's
Pat,
actually
what's
just
going
poking
on with
me in
Pat's
the bottom
eyes?
square.
Open 'em up,
I don't know if
dude.
you know that.
Why is he wiggling his nose?
Well, I was gonna say years ago in Vegas, I
seems a
remember
little
being
squirmy.
in a thrift shop and I saw
Then
this
he was
book,
gritting his teeth.
and
He's doing
the
that
title
little
of it was
tooth
"You
grit
Can
thing.
Be
Oh, look, he's
Free,
doing his mouth
an
thing.
easy to read handbook for abused women."
You know, like you
That
do
was
when
the-
you're
that
on
was the
meth,
book,
maybe,
right?
or Adderall.
I saw it and I thought,
Something.
He's
I
like
thought
a
it was a joke.
cocktail.
Kind of uppity.
So I bought
Seems
the
like
book.
sometimes
and the whole
the
joke on
Xanax
stage,
takes
they said this.
over,
I go,
and
me
the
and my
other
girlfriend
times the
fight a lot.
Adderall
I
takes
go,
over.
you know, I go, it's just verbal
looks a
stuff.
little
It's
sweaty.
not physical. I said, but I do want to scare her.
Yeah,
I said, so
that'll do
I
it
just
to you.
leave this book laying around.
His eyes are
on the
squinted.
coffee table, and they kind of chuckle. And I go, the weird part is buying this book from the woman at the
KB,
store.
is that
She was giving me
is
dirty
Pat
looks, and she's
still
like,
with that
"You want a
Felicia
bag
chick?
with
Just
that?" And I
wondering.
was
No,
like,
I
and I go,
believe
just
that
give me a receipt, like that.
he
like
hit
a,
her
you know,
into next Sunday,
she
and
goes,
she
"Wow, this
hasn't
guy's
come back
practicing."
since.
You know, he's real. But
He knocked
really, the
her
only
in
reason
next
Speed bag.
Sunday.
Give me a speed bag with it.
the only reason I did
No,
that joke for like
Gina was alluding to
a
the
year
fact
and a
that they
half
broke
is
up,
'cause I
right?
would write
And she
new
sent
set
him a bunch of
lists on the
stuff and
back
said
of the
how
book. So I
you
would
were
bring the book out
right,
on stage to
Gino,
do the joke,
because
and I'd
Gino's
just flip it
always
over and I'd be
right.
like, okay,
Always.
moving right along. I'd have the whole
Gino was
roadmap
right.
in front of me.
Gino was
yeah,
right. See,
I
right says
was,
right there.
it just reminded me of this. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the book.
Oh, it's in nice pastels,
Jesus Christ.
non-threatening
All right,
colors.
we'll be back in 1
Yeah.
second. You guys are
It's
still
not
rocking.
Like that,
I gotta
not gonna
go.
hit you or anything.
Chapter 1.
You
cook.
can be free if you take off your
Chapter 2,
chains from the
clean.
wall and run out the front door
That's
quickly
pretty much,
before he
that was
catches
something
you.
that we went over a
Right?
few months
God
ago.
bless
You can be
you,
free.
Stevie
Oldest son
Lou.
how to treat your husband well, and one of them is like, you know, make
You
coffee
can
in
be
the morning,
free
son.
if you're very,
Right,
very
zip it.
fast.
Chapter
and
4. Zip it.
Yeah,
you can
it's pretty much, it was just
outrun
dumb stuff like that. It was like,
our buddy
you
Jake.
know, put out.
If you can outrun
Yeah.
him,
You know?
Yeah,
you
well,
can be
I told her
free.
again, she gives me Julie. I'll be like, guys, I gotta go. Have a good night. I'll see you later.
God bless,
Gotta
sir.
eat your dinner in a doghouse
Yeah, I don't
in
need
the fucking yard, in the crawl space.
They always have
Yes.
so much more control than they.
Okay.
Like it's so much.
Oh, please. I mean, and that's the thing. They're double agenting themselves. They know how much power they have. They're just putting up a front for us because we're so dumb that they're putting they're putting a hologram up there going, this guy thinks I don't know what I'm doing here. But meanwhile, behind the scenes, pulling all the strings.
Well, Jim's wife is pretty well managed too. She knows not to be in the spot. You know,
I don't believe
Lee's
he
like
has a
little bit
wife.
of a shorter leash on Gina, personally speaking. But Jim knows what's up. Like she'll, you know, like, just like Joe.
Who the fuck
You'll
would
see
put
like
up with
her
that?
hand him like a bowl, right,
Right.
Jim? Doesn't she
Yeah.
get you all set up with the weed?
Or the coffee, you know.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a good
I
relationship.
mean, listen, whatever keeps him busy while she's talking to somebody she really likes. You know,
he
that's
wants to
what
be
it's all
Teamster.
about. That's what it's all about.
You know, I look at love in the relationship like Swearingen from Deadwood and the Gimp, where it's like Gimp coffee. You know, that's what I
And
want
this
in
prick.
life. That's my goal.
I mean, one of the most
That's true
underrated
love.
shows of
Get
all
on this
time,
show.
Deadwood. I mean, people who haven't seen it, you got to give. It's a western where everybody says "cunt." I mean, do I need to say more? If that's not an elevator pitch, that's
Is
got
it a
you
bad
hooked.
sign when
I
you
don't
have
know
to
what
have
is.
the guy that runs the network show up on your show because
That's
it's
a
doing so
picture
badly?
F-troop with the
He
word
can't stand
cunt.
watching
Who's
it.
with
He
me?
probably heard
Bonanza
it
and
when he was
gun.
on his walk and
go.
was like, What
Well,
the
don't forget the
fuck? I gotta go
fucking-
save this fucking train wreck
Cocksucker's big too.
before
It's
before
just great.
everybody
You know,
leaves my
He's
network.
switched
Right?
gears.
Like
He's
that
definitely
forever. We
switched
just-
gears.
we
I
don't
guarantee
have
you
that.
that. I've seen it.
You know,
I
So that's your
I've been
answer.
watching
Little
it.
Joe, you cocksucker.
That's your answer,
Yeah.
Stephen Bull.
Right.
I like people are like they
This
didn't
show
talk
is
like
like
that.
watching
That
a
guy's like,
wagon
oh, yeah,
with a
but one
broken
dude
wheel pass
parted the
by.
sea with a
I thought
stick.
Shuli
Okay,
was funny.
whatever.
Well,
All right.
Shuli is
Yeah,
funny
no, you pick whatever
when
funny
he's
fantasy
most
you
likely
He is.
surrounded
What
by
was that
other
last
funny
season?
people.
Stuck in the well.
He's on gym shells.
Little cunt on the prairie.
Yeah, look, that's on the-
Yeah, I think that's the problem here.
You ever
Jim
hear
and
Dyson's
Pat are
bit
bringing
about,
everything down.
Michael Landon.
Because I
from
like
Little
Zen.
House on
I've
the
seen him be
Prairie?
funny before, you know.
I don't recall it.
And I know
Oh my
Shuli's
God,
funny,
it's
but
just,
yeah,
it just talks about how he's gonna fuck
Jim
that
and
whole
Pat
thing.
are
Well,
just
Pat
fucking
used
wait.
to be funny. I don't know what his deal is now, but there was a
calls
time
Michael
when he made
Landon,
me
he
laugh
goes,
all the
the
time.
guy with asshole cancer.
Him
He kept saying-
with
he keeps calling
Garrett
him
was funny.
It's
That
just
was
the
an
third
interesting
album called
show
Filth.
and funny.
So if that'll give you an
And
idea
sometimes
of
on
what
Crime Report,
He
especially
filmed
when
that
Anthony
Little
was
House on the
on,
Prairie years now.
those
Yeah.
guys
Or-
fucking made me crack up
I know,
a lot.
I know,
He
I know.
didn't-
What
it
it's
didn't
like?
move
What
the-
happened?
didn't move
What
the needle,
happened?
Highway to
By
Heaven.
far a
He
creepier
punched
show.
Yeah,
Gino in
it's
the
different.
face.
I'm an
Hey.
angel.
Speaking of heaven, am I at the pearly gates? What did I just?
And that shit,
Hello?
Peter.
that really was.
That's
Hey,
salt.
do
That was
you guys
not
let
good.
Jews in now?
Good evening, Shuli.
Hello, that's enough out of you. Goodbye.
Dr. Chow says, I always thought
just
Pat
turned on, so he has to warm up.
Dick's
Like, you have to
in was ghoulish in
10-minute
appearance.
warm up time. You gotta pull the
Oh no, he's
bottles
terrifying looking.
But we were that
Like,
list that we were.
I
we
would
were
never
looking
talk
at
to him in person
ways
if
to
I
make people
never
vulnerable.
know
One
who it
was,
was.
have your
Look
car break
at him
down
right now. He
in
kind of looks like
phases.
Gollum.
One was like stumble into a room so he notices you.
Who
I
made
see-
this
Level-
list? Ted Bundy?
level
Did
suppressals.
Right.
Suppressals.
Because fake a car breakdown somewhere on the highway.
Stand in a corner and cry softly. That is pretty
The
funny.
things don't even connect really. If
But
you
that's
think about,
nothing
like,
they're
what,
doing.
What would number 2 mean? You know what I mean? If you look at those individually, can you figure out the advice that's being given?
Yeah, I wear a tourniquet right on my crotch. And
Why?
that's
Ted Bundy.
that's a
Ted
good
Bundy
icebreaker.
wore a
Keep my
cast,
dick in a
On the
cast.
penis. You have
and
to-
when he got people back to
They don't
help
ask
him
what
at
happened.
his
Go, can you
his
sign this,
VW,
please?
then he
Nobody
started
has it.
bashing him in the head with the
You wanna know how I
cast.
broke it?
He goes from sympathy to fear real quick.
Joe, can you go?
Just
can you,
like all of
scroll down a little
Pat
bit? I wanna
Dixon's
know
girlfriends,
number
right?
3, how to look good to him.
Yeah.
And Gino.
Would you?
If you look good
All-
in
Yeah.
sweaters, wear one on every third date.
What a
Yeah.
psychopath, whoever wrote this.
Buffalo
Wear a
Bill
sweater.
knew how to do
If
it
you look
right.
good in
He knew
sweaters,
how to
meaning
pick
that
up
your
those
tits
women.
Look unbelievable.
you?
If you look like you're smuggling,
Yeah,
Yeah, but
man,
when has a
little
dude ever been?
pigs.
When has a dude ever been like, yo?
Was she a
yo,
great big fat person?
See that chick tonight in the
Yes.
sweater? You know,
Yes, Bex
doesn't matter
was
what
a
they're wearing.
great
They got
big
big
fat
tits.
person.
That's all the guys cares about.
She's got like, oh, look at she's wearing a sweater. Only a sweater. Then maybe.
Then maybe you got.
Oh, do the third one down, Joe. Don't tell him about your allergies. Now that could be a little.
You don't want to look like a pussy on your first date.
Joe,
Oh,
more
peanuts,
like Mo.
Give me an ouchie. Don't put peanuts around me.
You haven't.
You
touched
don't
your
put
face?
penis
Squirming at
around me.
because I am allergic.
Weenie.
to cock.
I'm allergic to penis.
No, I'm not happy to see you. It's called.
Don't
an
put it
EpiPen.
around me.
Calm down.
Not unless
Yes,
my
you're
hands
allergic
aren't
to
allergic to
cock.
penis. I gotta fucking.
Don't want.
Yeah, Gino said I
Girls
needed to
who
jerk off
whine,
today, and he was like, "Oh, with
stay
your crippled
on
hand
the
or whatever."
line.
That was really nice of him.
Yeah.
That was
That's an old school
kind
and,
of
you know,
fucking egregious.
That's
But-
right up there with snitches get
Oh,
stitches.
like Quadfather,
man.
you can
That's
jerk
important.
off with his crippled hand. Oh, real funny,
You've heard-
Gino,
you've heard
real
of that
funny.
before, right, kid?
I thought I laughed.
I have, even though
I
I'm
did
blocked.
too, honestly.
You're not
Is that Chrissy
blocked.
Mayer's future wedding picture there?
Yeah.
How did she meet her guy? Is there anything on
Chrissy.
here, like,
Oh,
start
they're talking
fucking
about
your
Chrissy.
manager?
It's not like he's obsessed with her at all, is it?
I think that's called L.A., isn't it?
There used to be another old saying that said, "Guys don't make passes."
I know Jim really likes
girls
Chrissy,
do wear
right?
Glasses. That was
Oh.
another.
Oh
saying
yeah.
Probably,
that,
yeah.
Which I don't agree. If you just wear glasses and nothing else, I'm picking you up.
I mean,
You're walking
Hit her-
down the street.
Hit her on a 30-yard post pattern,
would you?
I remember. the
Yeah,
one
he'd
time-
hit her. on a
I remember the
30-yard
one- the
post
one
pattern, I
that
guess.
sang from
But he'd hit her
Slapshot.
most importantly.
But
when
would
they're,
you?
when they're about to when they're celebrating in the bar because they're about to get bought and
Come
sent
on.
to Florida, and the
Come
guy
on.
raises his glass and he goes,
Would you?
"Here's
Would
to all that
you?
snatch in FLA."
No. Would you fuck her?
Very moving, very moving
That would
scene.
never fly now, because it's the
Dude.
abbreviation is FL.
Looks like they're having a good time.
People would protest that shit. That's how dumb we are these days.
Anyway, I think it's time we should
Learn to
do-
play poker. That's funny.
On the
Is it-
first date, tell him you're what? You're
Wait,
not looking
yeah,
to get
well,
married?
that's
Is that what it said?
Go back there on the first date.
Oh,
What is it?
sorry.
On the
On the
first
first
date,
date.
Hang on
tell him you
just a
aren't
second.
thinking of getting married.
Well, even saying that is psychotic.
Yeah.
It shouldn't come up at all.
It's
It's
not
first
even a.
date.
I'm not trying to get married here. Fuck, we just met. Who
Oh
gives
my
a
god!
shit?
Look at this.
Just trying to get chicken.
Point out to him that the death rate of single men is twice that of married men.
That's a threat. It
That
sounds like
is.
a fucking threat.
It'd be
Man.
a shame if
Yeah.
something happened to you. Down
That's
the
like
line.
a single man you are here.
Right in
Sounds
the
like
middle.
a Pat
Just saying,
pickup line.
last three guys that didn't want to talk marriage, they're not around to talk about anything anymore. That's
Hey, if you don't go on a
Just
date
saying.
with me,
That's
something bad
That's
might
all.
happen
That's
to
it.
you.
Wait, his mom calls him. Do you know where my son is? Listen, we tried, and that's that. It's gone.
There was nothing we could do about it.
Nothing we can do about it. That's
What do you
that.
mean? No, he's married.
Forget about
Yeah.
it.
You don't want to talk about marriage on the first date. He's gone.
Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff really ever works, but I'm not going to say it doesn't work. 'cause-
Well, I think
good
stowing
point.
away on a battleship.
Scott
might have
Fitzpatrick
had
said
its
if
day.
Pat had no teeth, he
That
would
is
have
fucking
permanent bitter
beautiful.
beer
If your
face.
mother
He
is
does have that
telling you
look.
take out
That's a
your
good
Bitter.
one, Scott.
Remember that bitter
Fat
beer
dude telling you you're
face.
dusty. Jesus.
Stand on a busy
That's a
corner
good
with
one,
a
Scott.
lasso.
You nailed
Yeah.
him.
In other words,
You nailed him.
in other words, look like every person on Fremont Street in Las Vegas right now.
I think that's
Oh.
I think that's
Yeah,
Sandy
we
Kane.
all are fans of Chrissy here,
Really,
Stephen.
yeah, stand
Yes,
in
sir.
the,
Stephen,
stand in your
Stephen,
tighty whities with an
Stephen,
acoustic guitar.
Stephen Bull.
Give
What a
everybody
beautiful
syphilis as
singing
they walk
voice
by you.
she has.
Oh,
Her singing
yeah.
voice is
He
I
was
have
a
confirmed
dude.
with him that his name
The
is
singing
pronounced
cowboy made
Steven.
like really good money
Okay.
year round.
Stephen?
That dude,
No, Steven.
that dude didn't have a side gig. That was it. It was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but he had
Wh-
to
what-
do
which
it
one
every
could have though,
I mean, listen, what do they say? Do what you love. You never work a day in your life, right? There you go.
No,
Yeah.
find what you
Somebody
are
broke her whole
passionate
life.
about,
What was
and you
that
don't
joke? Somebody
have
had a
to
joke where it
fucking.
says, my uncle
believe
said, do what you
Stephen
do
Bull,
every day.
Stephen Bull. I do think Shuley
what
is
does it
funny,
do?
shrug,
Do what
and
you
I
love,
do
you'll never
applaud
work
him
a
for
day in your
making
life.
money.
He said he was a heroin addict.
And all,
Yeah.
but there
always somebody
is
that's
just
unemployed
something
that tells you
creepy
about
about
that
the
thing.
cat. You know what I
He's working
mean?
with a
And
one
I
day
would
in your
say
He was a cop.
maybe it's the glasses.
Never got
He's
together.
got them fucking serial killer
Somebody
pedophile
was telling
glasses
me
or
about
whatever.
this
Not,
some
I'm not trying to knock
TikToker
Shuley,
who's
but
killing it. She's like, I can't believe I got these.
I have
tickets
nothing
to see this
against
guy in my
Shuley
movie.
myself.
Like nobody knows.
No.
No, I love
on that
Shuley.
screen.
I actually, I love
Universe
Zen.
now,
I love
comedians,
Zen for
yeah,
what he's done
who
in
are
the
just-
past.
They're killing it. They're,
I think
they're
he should go
selling
back
out
to.
3
Who's
nights.
this
Rob
guy in the
Salt's
bottom left?
Disappointing whole sold out room.
Not you, Bobby
That's
P. Or
crazy. It's
Nick.
like
Shit.
it's like you're doing 40. You're doing
He's
a
that
5-minute
that guy
set
that
of
tricked
45
you
minutes
into
long.
saying a bunch of shit
Yeah.
you should never
One
say on a
night-
live
one-
stream. Remember that
I'll
guy?
be at this club
Yeah,
one
yeah,
time
that
only.
guy.
It's called
Yeah.
the Jig Is
I
Up
fucked
Tour. They're
I
gonna
fucked
figure me out after
Oh.
tonight, and you will not see me.
Well, we
return.
won't make it about you,
5 minutes
so
of comedy
don't worry
followed by
about it.
45 minutes of
No,
Q&A.
I don't want. No, please
right,
don't.
right. Yeah, I'd love to headline your room. Do you have a drop-down screen and a laptop hookup? Thank you.
Tracy, $2. Do Thursdays, please. We'll do Thursdays for you too. We're going to alternate them. You know, we're very busy men. We're very, very busy. We have a lot of stuff to do. I have 3 jobs. I work.
Steven
at Burger King,
confirmed. It
I work
is
at
Steven.
McDonald's, I work at Wendy's.
Right.
Just
I don't
places
know.
where I get to eat for free.
I don't know if you heard, but these guys are kind of a big deal. Thank you.
We're just having
Satan.
fun. We're just having a good time. And Jim looks like
Yeah.
he's staring at like a retarded.
You
chick
sure
stares
about
at
that?
fire.
They called him a retard again for the second time.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
0 days without a
Thank-
retard reference.
thanks for
Actually, that
keeping
is
the retard count up. Boys.
the
I really
signs is
appreciate
pretty
that.
funny. Actually, that
Fucking
is
brilliant.
original.
Always a
Amazing.
pleasure.
If they did
I
one
never wanna
funny
bother
thing,
you
it's
to drop
that.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the producers.
Well,
That's the
I mean, you know,
producers.
I mean,
That's
carte blanche,
that's
you guys. I
the
asked
producers who
Lizzie if they do,
produce
like,
all
a
of the Shuli Network shows.
I'm exhausted from all the shows that I'm doing.
Those guys are good at what they
That
do.
leaves it all on the field.
Yeah.
You're
You know what I'm
good. You're
saying?
good.
The field is
You're-
not gonna
no,
help the
you're
field
good.
anytime
I'm
soon.
You're
fucking
good.
falling asleep on
Get
air.
the whole
I gotta
thing,
get out of
bro.
here. I've been up.
Hey, one
Yeah,
step
fair
at a
enough,
time.
brother.
Am I right, Pat?
How do we know that's
Thanks
even
for
I've
doing
been
a
up
great
really early.
job on your
I'm
steel toe
tired.
building
appearance.
a pool and he's
Thank you
wandering
guys.
around
You guys are
like
the
Sid.
best. This was
No, you're the best.
this literally put me to sleep. This show, not your show, our show.
Isn't that fun?
The one that we're watching literally took the life out of me. Thank you very
Hey,
much, Pat.
hey, hold
Dixon.
on.
I'm
One last
sorry.
thing.
I'll message you later.
Jay sup, boys? Stevie Lou, thanks for donating to Jake's charity. Good shite, my friend.
You got it. You got
You
it.
get the
I
shout out for
donated
that one,
to,
brother.
it's not Jake's charity. It's the charity that Jake is helping support. It's a big nationwide charity, but yes, in Jake's name, we made a donation today. I should have put from BYB, but I did do that. So thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I love you all. I love you all.
I love you more, and
We love
God
you too,
bless
Stevie Lou.
Except for that little rat fuck that's trying to get that got our page taken down. You go to hell and you fucking
did-
die.
I-
Fuck, I shouldn't say that.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
You know, but
In Minecraft.
Give me a
I'm
kiss.
delirious. They could
We're
say.
twins.
All right. Good night, guys.
Later, buddy.
He's the best.
I'm sick of fucking watching this shit. Are you guys?
Well, they
kinda-
stink. Not Shuli.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Not Shuli and all them, but yeah, where's that fucking Scottish bitch?
And like I said, like I've said, I've seen Zen, and I've seen Pat in places where they were really funny. So I don't know what's up. Maybe they just don't have the chemistry. I don't know.
Crab
Maybe they're
Nation.
just low energy. Maybe they're just not excited about being e-beggars. E-beggars. I don't want to be an
Each
e-beggar,
fucking
but
act-
hey, everybody, if you want to find our link tree we got the banner down below. So if you want to buy merch or donate to us, we are not e-beggars, so you have to go to the link tree or use the QR code in the top right of the screen. Of
Ain't
course,
gonna
you can
give
do
it
that
to you.
too.
Yeah, I'm not a mod on this channel, so I can't post a link.
I'm looking at Crab Nation right now on the Naughty Boy phone. And
Naughty boy phone. Yes, Detroit, he was cutting. I agree. He was splitting hairs about whose fucking charity it is. Yes, we understand, Stevie Lou. It's not actually Jake's actual own private charity. It is whatever.
Morning with Jesus?
Stephen Bull with a hard V. That's cool to hear, Scott. Zen seems to be a good guy. I would agree in general that Zen is a good guy. The problem that happened, I think, is when all the Pat stuff went down, he pretty much had to choose like which faction he was going to join. And
Right.
I think and then he went on with fucking Gino, and Gino read him the riot act, so that made it easier for him to choose in the long run. So after that fucking appearance, it pretty much was a done deal, signed, sealed, and delivered. Because he worked with Pat. So he's going to continue working with Pat. Zen's going to continue working with Pat.
Yeah.
Did he really have a choice in the matter? Because
not
if
necessarily.
he goes with Gino, he doesn't have a job with Pat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
called being on principle. You gotta have.
He wasn't gonna bite. He wasn't gonna bite the hand that feeds him, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There you go. The writing's on the wall. Let me tell you something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
But yeah, Stephen Bull. Pat just ain't funny to me. He's had some funny moments. I just think something happened there a few years back where maybe it was a pandemic. The pandemic did fuck with a lot of people. Maybe he was a victim of that. I think he moved to, I don't know. I can't say because I don't really know the guy, so I can't really get into his personal life. But
no, and I wouldn't want to anyways. But it's just. I understand being the bigger man, but sometimes you kind of got to do what you got to do. You understand? You got to be a cunt. I get it.
It's a Zoom show. It's bound to get stale quick. Yeah.
You ain't seen shit, Dr. Chow.
I think he's talking about men are talking. That's what he was saying. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a Zoom phone call. Is that what he was saying? I don't. We had topics too, but I guess we can get into some of that stuff. You guys want to save our topics for Friday, or should we get into some of this shit?
Do it now. We'll do it live.
Oh, I got one for you, Bobby.
Oh, now.
Which Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, I'm stuck with the two Bobbies now. Well, how did that happen? I think this might be a first, honestly.
You can call us BB. Come on now. Go on. There we go. Time for the show.
He's pulling it up. Buy him some time.
I don't know what this means. Do you guys know what this means? Are you three Brennan stans like Stevie Lou?
Yes.
Are we Brennan stans? I don't even know what that means, honestly.
You know what that means. See, you know what the fuck that means. No. And the answer is no, by the way.
Well, here's the best evidence of her new boob job that I've seen yet. We were talking about this the other day, and we were like, they haven't made an appearance yet. I would say this is probably the best appearance they've made so far. And
that's some honkers.
Big fucking tits.
I like.
Daddy
big fucking honkers.
Daddy likey. Can I want to try for some milk. I'll suck the fuck out of them titties.
Fucking right. The breast milk, get the fuck out of here. I'm definitely. No, I'm gonna try it. I'm at least gonna try it.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, that dang old internet, man. You just go on there and point and click, get in there.
I'm going now. Wait a minute. Where's my?
From carrying that heavy load around, that'd be a real shame. I'd feel guilty about it because we all told her she needed to get bigger boobies, so I would feel guilty about it. That's just how I would feel guilty about it. Oh, I don't know. I thought she was hot before, but I guess the boobs don't hurt.
Man, I tell you what, I touch it, brother. Man, I tell you what. Hang on. Come on now.
All right, let's wrap this up before I get back to this. All right, are you three Brennan stans like Stevie Lou? Stans equals fanboys. We are backyard boys. We're not fanboys. Yeah, we are fanboys, of course. We are the In Hot Water wrap-up show, as we like to think of ourselves.
For sure.
MLC fan, but it comes and goes for me. There are points in time that I think they couldn't be. There isn't a funnier show sometimes. I'll say that. And then there's other times when it just gets old. And I think when they're at the end, right before Chad left, it started getting very stale because their only thing was just, well, it was fun to watch them beat the shit out of Chad, but verbally, of course.
Yeah.
Bobby, Nick, thoughts? Yeah, agreed.
I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, Brennan is good, but sometimes, yeah, he overdoes it with the same shit over and over again, you know. So you got to wait for something else to happen, you know, because
Right.
he'll beat dead horses for a long
Okay,
time.
well, something just popped in my head. He says he doesn't do topics, and he says he doesn't do stories or news stories, like but isn't covering like people's lives and bashing on them, isn't that kind of like doing topics? Because you're looking for people with issues or people you don't like and going after them. Isn't that kind of like doing a topic?
I'd say, yeah.
In reality, it's just a different kind of topic, but it is
Right.
still
It is a
topic.
topic, yeah.
All relative.
Because every show he's got to bring up Gino. He's got to bring up whoever else he's fighting with at the time, you know. Now it's Chad Zumwalt all the time. So
they also kept running that pool joke thing. Well, they're still gonna they haven't given up on that one. That'll be around for till the pool's done and people have been swimming in it. Until the day people are swimming in it.
People.
And of course, I advise everyone to stay out of pools. Pools are very dangerous. I advise all of you to stay far away from pools.
Why the fuck would you say that?
They can break your neck. They can knock you unconscious. They can drown you.
And
kid can fall in it.
I think, as we understand, you had all three of those things that you mentioned originally happen to you, right?
Yeah, but this is not an anecdotal story by any means. I'm just letting people know that there are dangers associated with pools, and you definitely do not want a tree next to the pool. That's probably the most dangerous thing you can do.
Now, is alcohol a contributing factor?
Derek, I want to know why. Why is it dangerous to have a tree next to the pool?
Some total moron that like Bobby is saying, like, should you drink before you go to a pool? Well, of course you should. But some idiot that's drunk might climb a tree and like try to jump into the pool.
Right. And break their neck and drown.
And that's
he
the thing,
sounds like a brilliant guy. He's doing very well if he is alive to this day.
Right. And if you're standing in a tree next to a pool, I mean, a bird could come fly up and attack you. I've heard of that happening and throw someone's concentration off right as they're trying to do like a flip into a pool. And birds also very dangerous.
Corn seagulls come get you. I'll tell you what. I would have said nothing. Fuck off.
I can't take the pool. It's hack. Day-2, I don't like the pool.
Don't like the pool.
It was stale.
Well, I can kind of gather.
I don't think
that this individual doesn't know what happened.
Okay, well, thanks for that. I don't know what that was.
I'm sorry. Well, no. It's
Are
just
you though? Are you
context.
really?
Is this? Is this epilepsy? Do you have Did you just have a seizure? That was stale, and also Rev Bob's fake super check reading. I don't think it's fake. I just don't think he could read very good. Because back in Howard Stern days, they did like an IQ test. They made everyone do an IQ test, and Bob did horrible, from what I understand.
I will say one thing for the guy. He's got street smarts.
Yeah. All smarts don't translate equally.
Right.
And
I agree.
he's fast. I mean, we see how fast his mind works. Obviously,
You're fucking right.
My mind don't work that fast. It works pretty quick, but not like that. He's on a whole other level, just like Kevin Brennan. But whatever. Or like you think Anthony's
Rachel Hall.
You don't get any faster than that.
My fucking agenda.
No, I agree. Yeah, he's
And
quick-witted.
Shuley, too.
Yeah, Shuley too.
I've seen Shuley on fucking Compound with some of those guys when they were all going like boom, 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 like through topics and shit. And he's just as fast as any of them. And like Gino, when I saw like those 5 guys, there was Kevin Brennan, Levy, Shuley, Jim Norton, and Anthony Kumi were on a show all together, one show.
Yeah.
And this was, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And every single one of those guys is top notch. Can't miss. They're all fast. They're all funny as hell. And when you get guys that are equally funny as each other in a room, that's when it's like perfect. That was like a storm of funny.
Yeah, I agree.
What
And
you
I
saying,
think
Bobby?
they're all kind of drinking, and they're loosening up and everything, so they're really getting into it,
Exactly.
I love when that happens.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about. Everybody has to go to Sullivan's. Everybody has to have a couple shots and loosen up. And as you guys, I don't know if you guys, I used to drink a lot, as some people might know. And there's like a window. Like after a couple of beers, you start getting loosened up. And then when you drink too much, then you get to the far side of it. And that's when you sound like an idiot. That's what's wrong with our Bobby P. So if you ever wonder what's going on with Bobby P, that's the deal. He jumped right through the window. He jumped right out the window.
Hey, at least I keep the color fucking good.
Here you go, Dechois, Bobby P. You're not right. Not right in the head.
You don't know shit. Tell you what, message me.
Don't yell at women. You don't talk to women like that.
Man on Twitter. Go on now.
This is not men are talking. We have female fans, and they're some of our most loyal fans, like KB. Been here from the start.
That is not true. Look, we're very misogynist. We're not very nice. We're very realist. They just don't want to understand. Or what I said.
All right, here we go. We're going to watch this clip. We're going to watch
I'm
this
not
here
going to
clip,
start
folks.
pontificating.
And then we're going to wrap this show up here. I do believe it's about that time. I'm getting hungry, so.
Me too.
I know you hate me. It's okay. I love you, buddy.
I love when people say bad things about you, Bobby P. I
I
love
love it.
Beat you up verbally.
What?
I love when you fall down and hurt yourself.
No, I didn't fall down. I'm just sitting on the ground. I didn't fall down. I'm sitting on the ground.
I have footage of you 5 years ago at this here restaurant.
Come on now.
I'm gonna hit you in the fucking face with a skateboard as soon as you say the N-word. Because you can't say it. Niggas. You got it on camera? Did you, Asher?
Well, not true.
Oh, fuck.
That's not true. It's
Hit him
edited.
for saying the N-word.
It's edited.
Hey.
I didn't do that. I've never done that. I was not raised.
You never got
like
hit
that.
in the face?
Well, I've been hit in the face, believe me. But not by a you know.
If Anthony is a fan of Bob, then me too. Absolutely. I think many of us are alcoholics, many chatters and hosts. I would agree with that. I have consistently seen many alcoholics. I'm surrounded by them. And the other option is in recovery. And that's me. I'm recovering because I used to be a total full-blown alcoholic, and I'm done with that shit.
But do you have a choice?
Well, obviously, because I quit, right?
Oh, okay. No, all right.
Like 7 years ago at this point. I'm doing well.
Oh, shit.
I'm doing great so far.
Fucking, how do you do it?
Yes. I have a feeling this Dr. Chow guy is in recovery because recovery is best. Yes. We do that. We quit. Quitters do win. No, I used to say that quitters never win, winners never quit. And that's when I was smoking and drinking every day. And then I was like, After I quit, I couldn't really say it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby Nick, am I fucking boring you?
No, I'm just fucking tired.
You just I talk and you yawn? What am I, men are talking? What am I, Pat Dixon or something?
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Fuck.
Now he's in.
I've had a long fucking day, god damn it.
You fuck off.
Don't show your ass.
No, we can't do that.
Well, Bobby, how do you feel about that lady calling you out for being a knucklehead?
I don't give a shit. Fuck them bitches.
Fuck you, Bobby B.
Fight my whole life.
Fuck you, Bobby.
I could beat you up, even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. I made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.